All right, press one if you can hear me. Press one if you can motherfucking hear me. Press one if you can hear me. Press one if you can motherfucking hear me. Just this right here. Okay, cool. You see some more ones before we get started? Y'all know it's time to catch up. We're a little bit over a half stepping, but we almost got it together. We getting there, goddamn it. We getting there. We see some more ones. Make sure y'all pass out the link. Once again, you follow me, hit the likes. If you don't, hit the dislike. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Also, feel free to shut the fuck up, donate to my spiritual fund. Just as well, you got any questions or suggestions, feel free to reach out to me at the email strolling down below. As y'all all know, like I said, there's gonna be some changes, and it is. You know what I'm saying? We in full effect. Just be patient. We're gonna get there. Matter of fact, we already there. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta do a little bit more touch up. But let's get on with the motherfucking rat rolls. Shout out to our sponsor. Make sure you tune in for Talking Shit, and also make sure you tune in for Real Talk. That's right. Look out for my new merch. Link will be in the description soon as available. Coming soon. Yo, once again, you fuck with me. Hit the likes. If you don't, hit the dislike. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Make sure y'all be on the lookout for my upcoming player cooking show. All right. Appreciate everybody coming out and fucking with me. I can't see the main screen right now. Just trying to find something because I want to get started with that part. Oh yeah, happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers in my chat. Yeah, happy belated Mother's Day. Let me see. Something else. It was something else I was trying to catch. Oh, to my inbox. I need y'all to send me that. Is I'm echoing bad? Shit. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Bear with me a hot second. Bear with me a hot second, y'all. Just a hot second. Okay. Is I'm echoing bad? I know because I'm in this corner, so it's gonna be some type of like a hollow. Okay, some of y'all saying nah. I mean, everybody got different devices they listening on, so I'm trying to make sure everything, everybody, whatever you streaming on, from your TV to your handheld device to your tablet. You said not too bad. Yeah, I kind of figure it's not probably not too bad, but I know I can hear it. It ain't bad on my end, but I can hear it. He says a bit right. I know it's gonna be like that. I'm gonna have to, like I said, do some more investing, get some cushion around this motherfucker or something. But we're gonna get there, goddamn it. We're gonna get there. So just bear with me. You gotta wait for that, Locust. I got you see 100 things, or I'm trying to be the audio, the visual, the goddamn mixing engineer, and the goddamn host. That's a lot for one job. We're gonna get to that. Just relax. Yeah, what I want to get to. Oh, to my inbox. Whoever got that picture, old Justy birthday party. I wanted to bring that up because I find it strange, very strange for a high value woman. You know, a high value woman that's making six figures will get a son a fucking $5.05 pizza party. All the high value women I know, you know, rent a goddamn donkey or a goddamn horse for the kids. They rent a jumper house, snow cone machine, you know, shit like that, you know. Now this high value woman gave her son a goddamn pizza party, a $5 pizza party at that. But when to sit here, talking about she making all this money, she's doing this, she doing big things, she wealthy and all that shit. Y'all know I'm getting that. Sasha used cluster Pandora skin as a insult. Sasha hairstyle skin. When was this? Oh yeah. That's for sure, Joe. That's for sure. When was this, man? Games? Was it on this one I'm about to play? I listened to it, but I kind of skimmed through it because I've been busy. I've been busy like a motherfucker, y'all. For real. Like Chuck E. Cheese or something. At least he'll be around other kids, right? Well, because the COVID guard deal going, I can understand that. But she still could have gave him, even though he don't have no other kids to play with, she still could have gave him the experience. Since she's this high value woman, still could have gave him the experience of a jumper house. Like I said, a goddamn pony. She could have rented a goddamn pony. Now, the same motherfucking bitch that was talking about she was popping bottles. She had a table full of bottles, and then we all know, the motherfucking club, you talking about the cheapest bottle. It's probably about $100, you know? But she gave her son a $5.05 pizza party. Wow. Damn. You know, I didn't know how value women do that. You know, I thought they went all out for the kids, you know? Let's see. She never has any play dates for Little Justice. No kids at his birthday party. Right, just her and Kathy. It's third year in a row. But she got all these friends. You know, okay. Oh, that was Mitchell, Donnell. That was Mitchell. Couldn't she have her cousin kids at the party? Goes to show you, they don't fuck with her. Goes to show you. Shout out to my resource room niggas. I'm over here sipping on this motherfucking Amsterdam mixed with Coke. It ain't bad. Yeah, it ain't bad. I gotta get my lucky game back up. It's gonna be up in a minute, goddamn it. Like I said, I'm gonna get there. It's a video I heard talking about Sasha Ray for a while. I'll look for it. Okay. Right. That little boy deserve a trip to Disneyland or something. Since she's six figures, don't hey, shit. Won't y'all think? Don't y'all think so? A fucking $5 pizza party at a goddamn park. singing happy birthday. You know? Like I said, it could have been a bit more than that. She's teaching Justin how to value his money and save. But shit, that motherfucker gonna be fat as a motherfucking rat. Shit, by the time he get older. Let's see. Ray doesn't want any pushback or questions from parents. That's why she is keeping Justin away from other kids. Oh, so that's what you think, Lola? You know, it could be, but yeah, she got family out there, Aisha. Yeah, she got family out there. Yeah, like I said, they don't fuck with her. Like I said, I mean, those kids in that house that we heard when she was pregnant. Meaning tell me they couldn't come out, you know what I'm saying, get some cake and ice cream and shit. You know? Aisha said, I think that poor baby is the spectrum. And she's a major denial. Yeah. Yeah, she is. So she's going to consider to say this shit. I don't think I want to put him on cam. Bitch, if you didn't think you want to put him on cam, why the fuck you make a goddamn channel for it? Make that shit make sense. You know? The bitch kills me. She comes up with all these excuses and bullshit. Hey, hold on for a minute, y'all. Excuse me for a minute. Hold on. Like I said, she come up with all these motherfucking bullshit ass excuses and shit for everything. Excuses out the fucking world. It's like, damn, bitch, I mean, can you come through with something you say you're gonna do, or something you say you got it, or something that you say you're doing? But everybody else broke. Leave it to this ain't shit, bitch. The bitch, you probably in her. You probably in her, you fucking ain't shit, sorry ass fucking bitch. Yes, you are. Supposed to be this motherfucking high value woman, and you give your motherfucking son a $5.05 piece of party, bitch. You need to slap your motherfucking self. Seriously. You seriously need to motherfucking slap yourself. If not, somebody needs to slap your ass for us. Real talk. Oh shit, we're in trouble. Damn. Yeah, we're in trouble. Okay, that's what I'm about to do. I just remembered that. I got this fucking iPhone. This motherfucker don't even got a goddamn 3.5 jack. Shit. All right. We're going to get that settled out the way. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to shut down one of these cams. What the fuck I'm going to do? Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, we'll do that. All right. But hold on again, y'all. All right, I'm back. I'm back again. Once again, you fuck with me, hit the likes. If you don't, hit the dislike. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Let's see. Mom said, I noticed she is always 2 shades darker, arms and chins, and bigger at the park party also. Yeah, she always been big. She said her talking about she ain't nothing but 105. Nah, bitch, you're 105. 150. You motherfucking lie. You want to be 150. Bitch, we can see clear as fucking day. You over motherfucking 250. But like I said, we YouTube kids, let I tell you. We don't know what the fuck we talking about. Everybody don't know what the fuck they talking about. We just making up shit. The shit that we see, we making that shit up. You ain't shit, bitch. Let me pull this up. Let me pull this up before we get started. Let me pull this up. go. There we go. Okay. Now, as we can see right here, let me make this motherfucker bigger. As we all look at this goddamn picture right here, she always tries to, you know what I'm saying, make a pose at the side. We know that, you know, she's fucking bigger than the goddamn chair. But it was pointed out to me, and I take it if she's gonna make up a excuse, as always. Oh, that's my office, dummy. Oh, okay. So this your office with a goddamn no smoking sign. Oh, okay. That's your office, bitch. Where's the fucking computer? You know what I'm saying? Once again, that's your office. Where's your printer? You know? Look at the goddamn floor. Good commercial flooring. Oh, yeah, that's commercial flooring, bitch. They don't put those in houses. I mean, you can, but those are mainly for commercial, you know, because those can be costly. That type of carpet right there. We all know what it is. We ain't got to say what the fuck it is. But we the YouTube kids, you know what I'm saying? We the YouTube dummies. We don't know what the fuck we talking about, you know? Right. Not there? Exactly. Exactly, Asian. Well, bitch, if you don't live at a motherfucking motel, I know your motherfucking points gotta be up there where, bitch, you getting a free room every motherfucking month. I mean, a free night every motherfucking month. Maybe a night of goddamn two. You ask me. You said she photoshopped her neck out? Damn, did she? I didn't look that damn close. No, she ain't photoshopped nothing in there. She just tried to look so slimmer than normal. We can see her fat ass arms. See, I told you, she's short, fat, and stubby, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, she looked like the goddamn short ass motherfucking muskie, you know? We look at the other pictures, we think she's tall, but no, she's short, fat, and stubby. That's the fuck she is. Ain't that right, Sansaray? You know? Somebody said a breast hitting the knees. She can't dress up like a secretary, but she'll never do any office work. Right. She been that motherfucker trying to fuck everybody. That's why. Just that right there. But we're gonna go ahead and roll this because we're gonna make this a super tight hour and a half live. Like I said, Cooking Show is coming. What we had on the lights? We had 26. Let's go ahead and get up to 22. You know what I'm saying? I know last I looked was like 12, 13 or something. So let's go ahead and roll this and listen to the motherfucking best fuckery on the motherfucking YouTube streets. Nah, they don't make themselves look bad, Sasha, right? They just going off the shit that you say. You know, That's all they doing. I mean, that's what the comment section is for. And if they create a dialogue with this bitch, she's still gonna find a way to shit on them, no matter what. Hold on. Ain't no audio? Y'all serious? Damn. Man, hold the fuck up. Oh shit. God damn. Okay, hold on. Oh, why ain't no damn audio? Let's see. I'm just finna get into moving the groove. Wow. Y'all can't hear no audio. But y'all can hear me. Wow. Hold up. Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all. Hold the fuck up. What's going on? What's going on? Hold on, let me try this, y'all. Hold on. Okay, press one if you can hear me. Press one if you can hear me. All right, press one if you can hear me. Okay, you can hear me? Hold on, I'm gonna play this. All right, press two if you can hear her. I just played a small snippet of it. Press two if you heard her. So that's why I hate this damn StreamYards. Hold on. Did y'all hear her? That's straight as hell. Okay, did y'all hear her? I can't think of nothing else could be. Wow. That's straight as hell, y'all. So hold up. Did y'all hear my music playing? Hold on, let me go to settings here. Let me go to settings. Oh, okay. All right. Can y'all still hear me? Press 1. Speaker, audio.
The topics that I'm discussing on my channel. Now, if you want to talk about hair and makeup, you can take your ass to the beauty tutorial channels. There's a whole bunch of beauty gurus on YouTube.
Hold on. Hold up.
Too. So if you want to talk about hair and makeup, take your ass over there
Now I'm
and
gonna
leave
that
comments.
echo.
That makes sense, right? But over here, when I'm having a conversation about the Black community, 9 times out of 10, I'm talking about how Black men and women can deal with each other and begin to unify, because it's always been like this war between Black.
Can y'all hear her now? Okay, hold up. Shit. Oh, man. All right, hold on.
Men and women. That's all I've used my YouTube channel for years on top of years. I may have shared some of my personal stories, but after I discontinued sharing my personal stories as much as I used to, now I focus on specific.
Okay, let me ask y'all, did y'all hear the instrumental I played right after the intro commercial? Did y'all hear the instrumental? Press 1 if y'all heard the instrumental. No, if y'all was here at the beginning, I'm talking about the very beginning. Okay. You was late. Okay, shit.
Topics, and I would appreciate it if the gentleman came into my comment section on it.
Yeah, that's when y'all should have said something, because I always play an instrumental right after I play that commercial shit. Yeah, if y'all didn't hear no instrumental, something was wrong. See that? Yeah. Only the laughing. Yeah, after the laughing. Yeah. Well, no, after that goes off, I always play an instrumental. So all that time y'all was looking at me just sitting there. Wow. Yeah, y'all should have said something.
Intellectual tip instead of an immature one, because it makes it so easy for me to create dialogue with other people who are watching, and it helps me create better content for other people. So if you are not the type of person that can handle mature conversation, I'm gonna need for you to keep scrolling instead of leaving a comment. I try to check all of my comments and I try to respond to everybody. Sometime maybe 2 months ago, somebody came to me and said some shit about some guy named the Village Arsonist. I'm not sure what this person had saw from this Village Arsonist person. But when they posted the comment about him, I was just like, I don't know him and I don't know what he's saying about me, and I don't care. When low energy men make content on YouTube expressing their opinion about me, I don't go out my way to go watch it, because it's not, on my energy level. I'm trying to protect my energy, and I can't do that if I'm looking at content that, is based around somebody else's whims and has nothing to do with really me and who I truly am. A lot of times it's just about some people who are misinformed and they go and they form their opinion. Now,
okay. All right. She said all the commentary that's about her is about things everybody is misinformed about and everybody's opinion. Okay, I will agree with you. You ain't shit, bitch, on the motherfucking opinion part. Yes, I do state my motherfucking opinion. But I also say the shit that I see and I heard come from you. So if I say and see the shit that I heard come from you, and some of the shit I already call off before you do the fuck shit, Because I already know what the motherfucking your aim is. Because that's just this typical pattern of an ain't shit motherfucker like you. But for you to sit here and say that I'll sit here and form an opinion, yeah, in some cases, some instances, I do form an opinion. That's the difference between me and you, bitch. You know, I can sit here, you know what I'm saying, and agree to disagree. And I can sit here and be honest about the shit that I'm saying. But thing that you can't do because you're trying to put on this persona, you know, somehow you just still trying to hold on, and we see the shit for ourselves. Just like you sit here talking about you got so many houses and homes, and bitch, we always see you in the fucking hotel. You sit here talking about you got a Tesla, but bitch, we always see you in the motherfucking car with cloth interior. You sit here talking about you wealthy, but bitch, you can't even motherfucking give your son a good birthday bash. So where is my opinion wrong, or my commentary is wrong about what the fuck I'm saying? Where am I wrong at? Sunflower said, I guess everyone is misinformed. We ain't misinformed. We know what the fuck we see. Shit. And like I said, with this bitch, is like, no, dummy. No, you didn't see that. I didn't do that. I didn't say that. You forming your opinion about me. No, bitch. We know what the fuck we heard. But I forgot, Sanshray. You want us to be the dumbest. You want to be the smart one. I get it. But that ain't gonna happen over here. You know? And that's the thing you hate, don't you? You hate that real bad. All right, let's get back to this bitch.
I don't mind people having their opinions about me, but when they go out their way to come and let me know that they have an opinion about me, it's weird. It's like you can make a video about.
Oh, it's weird. Oh, okay. But when you do it, ain't weird, right? When you do it, it ain't weird. Oh, okay.
Right on your own channel, and I'm okay with that because it's your channel, it's your opinion, it's your side of the internet. You know, you want to talk about me over there, knock yourself out. But to come all the way over to my platform to let me know that you have done this says that you're trying to get my attention. You know what I'm saying? Like you really desire my attention, not necessarily to let people hear your intellectual opinion about who I am, right? Because if it was just about you expressing your opinion,
my intellectual opinion about who you are, bitch, is still the same. It ain't gonna change. So that's right. It's not gonna change about, you know, with me. I'm still gonna call you an ain't shit bitch, no matter what. I can't speak for everybody else. I'm talking about me. Me. You's an ain't shit bitch. You know why I call you ain't shit bitch. But if you feel that you don't know why, feel free to email me and ask me why.
about who I am, you would just do it on your channel, talk to your people and your audience about it, and then let it be. But a lot of these male low energy content creators are not doing that. They're creating their content based off of bashing somebody or talking about me, right? And then
oh, okay. But you create content bashing priests. So bitch, it don't make you no better. It doesn't make you no motherfucking better.
they come and tell me. And even when I don't give a fuck the first time and I ignore it, they come back and tell me again. And I'm like, I ignored you the first time you said something. That meant you was irrelevant then. So now you're poking me on purpose because you want me to respond to you. And I don't know what kind of response you want, but I'm going to give you the best that I can, really, because apparently you want me to respond to you. And this is for the Village Arsonist. Now, I don't know the Village Arsonist, never heard of him before somebody mentioned him, but apparently he's been talking about me negatively on his channel. A lot of people do that to get views. A lot of people do, you know, just how YouTube is.
She said he been talking about me negatively on his channel. What is positive to say about your ass? Give me one positive thing to say about your motherfucking ain't shit ass.
Everybody got commentary about something and somebody. And so he made a video maybe a month ago about me and my son's father. right? My son's father, Priest. Now, of course, if you don't know the story of what happened between me and Priest, let me sum it up for you. I met Priest off of POF in 2017. It had
Boy, I know that got to be the worst year of Priest's life. I know it does. It has to be the worst year of his fucking life. I know he would never, if he would have known what the fuck he was getting into, he would have pressed decline. But damn, Priest accepted it.
been like March. We started talking March 2017. By the time June came, we was in a relationship. We did not interact with each other sexually until.
Oh yeah, Lola, she gonna rewrite history. You know what I'm saying? You don't need strange, but it's just what it is with her. She always gonna be the bigger and always be the better person for some odd reason. I never met a bigger and better person that always run into bullshit though. That's the thing. Sasha Ray. You so much just want to be this bigger and better person all the time. Every time you come up, I ain't gonna say come up. Every time you get into this bullshit, you're always the bigger and better person. But it's not too many bigger and better people that run into bullshit like you. That's the thing you don't get. I think you get it, but you just don't want to get it. Oh, okay.
We got into a relationship. We got into a relationship. We decided that we wanted to marry spiritually and that we wanted.
She said they decided they wanted to marry spiritually, and this brother didn't know shit about no motherfucking marriage until he seen this shit on YouTube. We decided we wanted to spiritually marry. Like, bitch, for real? You can't be serious, bitch. You can't be.
To live together and start building a family. We started a business together.
Living together and building a family. Wow. It takes two motherfuckers to have a job, some type of stream of income to build a family, sounds Ray. And trying to build a family in a extended stay hotel is not a good idea. It truly isn't. You know, at that time, you know, during y'all, well, I want to say startup time, entry level time, it's not good to fucking try to get pregnant or to be playing with no goddamn pregnancy apps. It really isn't. You know, you need to be playing with an Indeed app, you know what I'm saying, Monster.com app. You need to be playing with some shit like that. Not no pregnancy app.
Yaora, I still have that business. It is a t-shirt.
Oh, Yaora business t-shirt. Bitch, it's a business when you're doing some numbers. I mean, some good numbers, some good exchange, not one t-shirt here, one t-shirt there. Some good numbers. Since it's a business, bitch, why don't you cam up and show us all these Boca t-shirts that you got that says Yaora? Do that. Do that. We love to see this shit. Then we can say, oh, damn, it is a business. But if you can't cam up and show us that it says, you know what I'm saying, you got to, I mean, like a good shelf, you know what I'm saying, at least 100 t-shirts on hand, on deck that says Yaora. It's not a business, bitch.
Apparel business, I still have it. I still make money off of it. We started that business together. I encouraged him to get his GED because he hadn't graduated from high school. I encouraged him to also invest. Now, these are things that I've always...
Invest what? The man didn't have no money to invest. He's busy picking up the slack that you couldn't motherfucking pick up. You talking about you encouraged him to invest. What the fuck was he investing in? Only thing I see he invested in was ain't shit, bitch.
Done as far as money goes. I've always been the type of person that loves to invest, loves to talk about money, loves, you know, a specific comfortable type of lifestyle. I've always lived it. There have been times where I've had to take a break in that type of living because of a lot of mistakes that I've made with my finances. So I've spoken about that on my YouTube channel before. But with my son's father, I tried to use the sources of income I had to try to help us build a life together. But a couple of sources of income that I had, he didn't necessarily like. So I had to get rid of a couple. And once I ended up getting rid of them, I started to, strain.
Bitch, I wouldn't like a motherfucking business that a bitch got and that motherfucker ain't bringing in no goddamn money. Of course, I would hate the motherfucker too. Like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? Ain't shit making no money. What the fuck are you doing still fucking with it for? You know? Of course I would hate it. What person wouldn't hate it? You got a business, it ain't made you no type of money? Shit, let it go. It's time to fold.
Financially, because I needed to try to find other ways to generate income. He was not supplementing that income. He was only making about $12 an hour.
Okay, but what the fuck was Sansaray making? YouTube donations, begging, talking about block downs. We about to move into a new building, so I'm not gonna stop until I get $200, which was half on the motherfucking the goddamn motel fee. That's what she needed for real. She didn't need for a block downs to move into a goddamn building that's supposed to be $10,000 a month, and here it is. You only need $200. No.
We decided to get into a hotel so we could live together. Now, my intention was always to move from where I was living. I was living in a 5-bedroom house that my daughter's father owned. Now, those of you who don't know, I have a daughter. She's 21 in November. Me and her father.
Yeah, I know some. I tripped off of it. I didn't really think about it until afterwards. That this motherfucking bitch, the reason why the bitch started saying my name in that goddamn video, a couple of videos back. She knew that motherfucking show, the motherfucking OnlyFans pic. And she ain't been talking about that OnlyFans since. Y'all notice that? She been promoting that shit. What the fuck wrong now, bitch? That bitch ain't promoting that OnlyFans no more. That bitch, boy, that's why she was over there saying my name, like, yeah. I said, okay, bitch. You get real motherfucking cute, but okay, I see you was really bad. Yeah, tape. Oh, shit. Oh, man.
They have an amazing friendship. We always been good friends. And he is a real estate investor. So he owned a property. And this was the property that was supposed to be owned by my daughter once he, finished like renovating it, because he was like working on it. So anyway, I lived there with him and my daughter.
Oh, now you live there with him and your daughter. Oh, okay. Wow. Now that comes out. The story changes, Sansaray. Before, you were staying in the property by yourself that he owned. Now you were staying there with him. Okay.
And he was not there often at all, And it was a 5-bedroom house. It was beautiful. We lived in Lawrenceville, but I wanted to move into a place that was closer to the city of.
Okay. I want y'all to notice something for all y'all that remember this, that room. You look at that room, that wasn't the master bedroom of that house. It was the master bedroom of that house, That was probably, I ain't gonna say the smallest because I don't know, but I know it wasn't the motherfucking master bedroom. And we all could tell that wasn't the master bedroom of the house. And that right there should have sent red flags, She did videos in Damo Pink Room, right? It was pink. I remember that motherfucker being purple. It's like, damn, what grown woman does this? But hey, to each his own. But we see now. We see. We see Sansaray. We see. We're not blind. We're not Ray Charles over here.
Atlanta. If you know anything about the city of Atlanta, Lawrenceville is really far from Atlanta. It's like 45 minutes away. And my son's father, priest, He lived southeast. Okay, so put it this way: I lived northeast, and he lived southeast.
Wow. So we get it, Sansaray. That's part of the game when you meet niggas online, bitch. They're not gonna be right around the corner from you. They're either gonna be on way the fuck yonder somewhere. So that goes to show you, bitch, you can't you couldn't afford it to fucking date. You should have been no fucking dating. You didn't have your shit together. You know, I don't know how people could do that. You know what I'm saying? I can't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about everybody else. I can't say about everybody else, but if I got my shit together, I don't need to be dating. I need to be getting my motherfucking self together more than anything. That's real talk. Well, I'm not bullshit. I will get myself together first, where I can be able to, excuse me, where I can be able to afford to be able to date. Bitch say on the south side, I'm on the north side. Shit, it's no problem for me. Get, you know what I'm saying? Jump in the ride, go over to her house. You know what I'm saying? And fuck with her. You know? But bitch, if you sitting here meeting niggas online, what the fuck you expect?
Of Atlanta. And so it still would take a good 30 to 45 minutes to get to Priest. So we decided that in order for us to spend more time together, we were just going to live together. And so
you gonna sit here and move in with a motherfucking nigga you only known for goddamn 2 motherfucking months. Wow. Wow. Ain't no motherfucking way. Now, if this bitch been in her 20s, I'm not promoting this, but I have to say I would give this kind of a pass, but it shouldn't be given a pass. But learning is a process. But bitch, you was damn near going on fucking 40. Who the fuck at that age, 30, or above the age of 30? I really want to say 25, but definitely 30. Will sit here and shack up with a motherfucker after 2 months of knowing them. Who does that?
we ended up finding like a hotel to stay in because I really thought we probably would find something faster. Like I thought it would have taken like a month or so to find an apartment. But between the two of us, he kept feeling it's like he wanted to live in certain places that was closer to the transit centers.
Okay, that's his fucking choice. If he wanted to stay somewhere that's closer to the transit center, hey, that's where he want to be.
So he could get to work every day because he couldn't stand driving. Like he had this weird phobia of driving. And so anyway, we were planning on moving together, and we ended up in a hotel. And then once I lost my sources of income, like once I got rid of them for him, that's when things started to go crazy with us financially. And so inside of the hotel, right, it seemed like we were fine the first few months. And then when I found out I was pregnant in like September, I think I found out I was pregnant, things started getting strange with us. Now, we didn't start doing anything like arguing or anything until after I got pregnant with my son. He started to change after that. Now, at first, I started to chalk it up as, maybe he is a little stressed. You know what I mean? But then I started to realize that he had started talking back to his ex. Like he went a long time without talking to her. And I found out that them two basically kind of hid from me what their genuine intentions were for each other and their lives and me. And I was under the impression that their situation was over. And this was something that the two of them both shared with me. So it's not like he was saying this to me. He was making like all of these promises of no longer dealing with her. And I was like a side chick or something. It was nothing like that. It was more of them two both had already started dating other people before I came around. And she was like in a relationship with some guy who had a girlfriend. So she was some guy's side chick. But
Oh man. Oh man. Wow. She was some guy's side chick. But you been a side chick to motherfucking many. Like I said, bitch, you ain't no motherfucking better.
He was like seeing other girls. And when I got with him, it was the first time he actually took somebody serious. So by the
And you know, I'm trying to tell you, hold on, y'all, bear with me. I'm trying to talk as I'm doing some shit. Drop something. I believe she pushed herself on this dude. What I mean by that, I mean constantly calling him, constantly just, pulling up on him. Like she'd be on the phone with him and shit. And he'd be like, yeah, I just got off work. I'm about to, lay it down. Oh, for real? Oh, okay. I was right down the street. She's that type. She's that type. So you got to watch out for motherfucking bitches like this, y'all. So all my fellas, seriously, you do, because they will push a relationship on you. And that's what she was doing to him. She was pushing a relationship on this dude, and he just, took that. He just took it as, okay, maybe this chick really, is really trying to fuck with me. You know what I mean? Trust me, that happened to me before, y'all. Seriously, I think, don't get me wrong, this bitch wasn't like this bitch. But the chick was pushing the relationship on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, I just want to, to be cool and, kick it and let's, kind of, get a feel of each other first, a full feel. You know what I'm saying? I know partial one, I know half one. Let's get a full feel and ask this is something you could, be able to do long term, But this, right. She bum rushed his ass. Exactly, line. That's just what she did. I guarantee if I ask him that, and once he think about it, he gonna like, damn, man, something she sure the fuck did. Now, you don't think about it until you look back on it, Seriously, you don't. And that's what it took me. Like, damn, I was doing all that and shit. It's like, damn, she was kind of, bogarting, and I ain't gonna say bogarting, bum rushing. Let me go ahead and use that word, bum rushing the relationship to speed up. And you just, when you get into a relationship, especially when you're older, you gotta take your time, you know what I'm saying, with shit, because you don't know who and what the fuck are you gonna be dealing with, She pretended to care when she left out of the restaurant when he said he was married. It was a tactic to pretend to have standards. It was all a game with this bum. Right. I believe so too. Just because like, I believe so too. This one I agree with. This is why I agree with Lion. Because she wanted to see if, okay, well, sis, you still married, let's see if you would choose me over your wife. Exactly. And that's just what she was peeping out. Yeah, she had an agenda. I've been said that. I know she had an agenda.
Damn. Time I got pregnant, them two had started talking again because he had told me not to tell anybody I was pregnant, but he told her. Right. So this is when things started getting crazy, because he came to me and told me not to tell anybody. But then later on, I found out he told her. She was the first person he told. Right. And I was under the impression that they were like separated. And I think they were living together for
You was under the impression that they were separated. How you gonna be under the impression and you see that they were separated? They weren't divorced, but when they're not together, 9 times out of 10, they are separated. It's just what it is. You see they wasn't together every day. You see he wasn't going home to her every day. So 9 times out of 10, they were separated.
First month that he and I was dating, and that was it, right? Now, I didn't know that they were living together initially either. So these are things that I've been finding out with time. Right. So instead of me running out on a dude and just leaving him alone altogether, I was like, all right, I'm gonna just work with him. I'm gonna just be cool and chill.
You just gonna work with him. But this the chick who claims she's a high value woman and she knows how to get high value guys. If you was so much of a high value woman, you so much know how to get high value guys, why are you chasing a man like this that's in that type of position? Make that make sense.
So anyway, I think when he started talking back to her is when it became a problem. And so anyway, by the time November came, we was done. And I was just like completely done with him altogether because he was coming in and out.
Okay, she was completely done with him fully. Really? You was completely done with him fully. Oh, okay. Yeah, as somebody said before, she rewriting history. Yeah, that's what she's doing. She's rewriting history. She's trying to sound like the bigger and better person. Yeah, man, hold on. Okay.
Like he'll leave and then he'll come back and he'll leave and come back. It was just like a weird, just I don't know, ping pong thing. And finally, I ended up in California, and I've been in California ever since. And my finances are great. I'm doing fine. I'm stable.
Her finances is great, but she was online begging for 505. But her finances is great.
And I'm just as stable as I was before I met him. Now, when I did meet him in 2017, in the beginning of 2017, I was just getting my finances back together because something screwed up had happened the year before with one of my family members, and something that happened with one of my relatives.
God damn, it's always somebody else's fault. It's always somebody else's fault. It's a family member's fault because her finances got fucked up the year before. Okay.
Through my finances, of course. And so what I noticed, the pattern that was happening inside of my life, was I was allowing other people to affect how I deal with my finances. And I've noticed that pattern now. So now that I notice it, it's like no longer a problem.
Oh, it's no longer a problem. It is no longer a problem. Wow. As we look at this picture right here, I guess she went a step up from what she used to be. Instead of the regular extended stay, she's now in a super extended stay. So her life must be better. Because she ain't with the regulars. She with the supers. Just saying. I'm just going off what she said. Because we still seeing this motherfucker ain't shit bitch in the goddamn hotel. Wow. But everybody else broke. All except her. Okay.
And so in California, I've been fine. Now, just the other day now, I just wanted to tell the backstory of my son's father, just in case nobody who's listening knows. Because a lot of people have like this weird story of me and my son's father. I mean, it's almost like they've made up their own version of what happened between he and I. And I just need for people to understand that I don't know what.
We made up our own version. Wow. Basically, we talked to him. Basically, we heard the shit that you said. Basically, we heard what his wife said. Sasha, you keep forgetting that 1 + 2 = 3, not 4.
Heard, because there's so many warped stories and the waters are muddy, you know. I don't know what everybody else has heard, and I don't know what other versions of my life that people have created to entertain y'all. All I know is I always hear a different version of the story behind me and my son's father. And the one story that I hear a lot of people say is that I was just like this side chick who was sleeping with some married man who was promising promising me that he was going to be divorced. And it wasn't that type of situation. It was more of their situation was like over, and they led me to believe that their divorce papers were signed, and that it was all the way done, and like she was okay with it. And
Okay, now she's changing this shit up. She's gonna sit here and say this shit down for the people who don't know. Talking about they divorce papers were signed and all that. She knew damn well they divorce papers weren't signed. Bitch, what are you talking about? You knew that. That's why you sit her and you know what I'm saying, send her an email, not an email, a text talking about, oh, get a divorce or else. Like I said, you picked the right motherfuckers to fuck with. You could told me no shit like that. Or no motherfucking real sister or some shit like that. That'd been straight ass whooping.
You know, like they just led me to believe their situation was over, and it wasn't. And it wasn't like, I don't know, I think he had stopped talking to her for a while because he seemed to be okay for a while. And then when he started talking to her again, I started noticing a change in him. I started to notice that he was beginning to go back to like these old habits that he had that he was trying to get away from, basically. So anyway, the problem with everybody knowing the story between me and my son's father is these low energy men who don't have anything intellectual to bring to my platform use my son's father, my physical appearance, makeup, hair, or whatever else to try to make me feel bad about myself. It doesn't work, of course, because I understand what these low energy men are doing. I understand that they are insecure in themselves. So, of course, when they come onto my platform, they don't have anything intellectual to bring here because they lack critical thinking skills and they're unable to comprehend adult conversation.
Okay, so we lack critical thinking skills. So the shit that we hearing is saying, those are all we're delusional. Not her. We're the ones that's delusional. Not her. That's basically what she's saying.
So the first thing that they do is come in and say something immature and stupid about my hair and makeup. It's just corny, but they do it. It's like a pattern. Okay. And if they weren't so low energy, they wouldn't have that type of behavior. They would come in my platform, come into my comment section like a lot of men do. A lot of men, grown ass men, okay, come into my comment section. And even if they disagree with me, we can sit down and have dialogue with one another without even insulting each other. But a lot of little boys are on this platform. A lot of little boys inside of grown men's bodies. Okay. They're so mentally challenged and so underdeveloped that they try to come in my comment section with something that they.
Right, Soulflower. We're one of the slow. She's the advanced one. Now look where she at. Look where we're at. But we're slow. We're slow. We're the dummies.
think it's funny, and they think, I guess they think it's going to have some type of pull or value or power. And then when I delete it, they upset that I deleted their corny ass comment. Like, your comment has to bring value to the platform, or I'm going to delete the corny shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's like no point. And so anyway, I decided to post a clip up of this guy that I do, that I talk to on TikTok all the time. His name is, I think it's City Star King. He does a lot of content on TikTok, and he posted a clip on TikTok yesterday about the Black community. And inside of it, he was saying that part of white supremacy is that they have done some type of systematic like indoctrination of.
Okay, I want y'all to listen to this shit. Now, this is the part where she pissed me off at. Just listen.
Black women by using welfare, food stamps, and drugs in order to get Black women to disrespect Black men. And so he was complaining about the reason why Black women disrespect men and feel like they don't need men is because of welfare, child support, and the drugs that was circulated into the Black community in the 80s that made Black men start dealing drugs and incarcerating Black men, and all of these things to pull the Black man and the Black woman away from one another was purposely done by white supremacists, basically, is what he was saying. And so I did a video saying, well, no, because really the reason why Black women disrespect Black men has more to do with how Black men are disrespectful to themselves. Like, everybody has the same 24 hours in a day, and Black men have chosen to do something poisonous with their 24 hours. Instead of doing something that was a little bit more conducive to them becoming financially stable, they chose to do stuff like run in the street because it was the easiest thing to do. Okay.
Okay, first of all, you ain't shit, motherfucking bitch. No, let me put my headphones on. That way I won't talk loud. And I could keep my voice tone control. First of all, this goes to show you how much this ain't shit bitch is educated. She wants to sit here talking about, oh, what black man chose to do. Science Ray, when your ass comes up in a certain society and you have limited resources, once again, limited resources, what else is for you to do? Won't you explain that? You know you can't. And want to sit here and say, yeah, she's very fucking sick. Very fucking sick. Because this goes to show you how dumb she is. You can't sit here talking about, oh, black men don't make 100 motherfucking over 100K a year. Oh, they don't need to be with me or they need to talk to me. Where's the black man gonna get that 100K from? You didn't think about that, did you, bitch? It comes from the motherfucking white man. Which most jobs are not going to pay black men as much as they pay the white man. These are facts. Yes, the welfare system did play a role in it. Yes, drugs played a role in it as well. So whoever this guy you was listening to, he was stating facts. It's the whole system that they had in place. Yes, most of us fell for it because that's all the resources we had. But for her to sit here and talk about, oh, you got the same 24 hours in a day, but if you limit the resources, what the fuck else you gonna get? What the fuck else you gonna do?
Like being financially stable and doing what you're supposed to do is so hard when you got something easy like dealing dope right there in front of you. But at the same time, you know that dealing dope is wrong. You know dealing dope is illegal.
Once again, if you're limited resources and you got strikes over your head or on your belt, what else you gonna do?
You know that shit gonna get you in jail. So why the fuck would you choose it? And so inside of the video, I was basically saying, you know, black men have chosen to put their energy into poisonous sources just to get money. And black women are disrespectful towards black men because of how disrespectful black men are to themselves and how black men want to be classified as leaders but don't want to take accountability for our community needing to be repaired. And
first off, it's a lot of black people, men and women, that has uplifted the community. There's a lot of black men and women that has poured money into the community, but there's only so much a black person, man or woman, can do for their community. In that case, every black community will be striving just like the white communities are striving. When it comes to the, you know what I'm saying, the black neighborhoods, why are the property values so low? Why are the property values lower than the motherfucking white ones, Sasha Ray? Won't you answer that? See, she don't never talk about shit like that.
what caused it to need to be repaired to begin with, right? So I'm not really in the video complaining about men at all, right? I'm just like, this is a woman's perspective. This is what most of us are thinking.
No. Most women ain't thinking like that because most women know that there's a systematic oppression. Most women with a right fucking mind on their motherfucking shoulders know that how this game works. You don't.
As women, it isn't drugs, it isn't welfare, it isn't child support.
Exactly, God bless. Exactly. We receive less of everything. We get the last of the end of the goddamn stick. We all know that.
Because he was saying that the government is pushing welfare and child support on black women so black women can detach themselves from black men. And I'm saying nah, because when you file for child support, I mean, when you file for government assistance, they make you file for child support so that the money that the government gives you is paid back by the father. They just tack it on to the child support. So that's the government isn't necessarily giving you the money if you're putting your children on child support. You know what I'm saying? They are basically making the father pay the money back. And this is what I was trying to explain to the young guy that was talking about it. And so in comes this village arsonist nigga. And he basically says, let me see, he says, you created yet another fatherless single mother raised black male, though. You create the men you complain about. Now, I just said in that video that he put this comment on, I wasn't even complaining about men. It was in response to another gentleman's complaint about women. The name of the video is called Black Women Have No Respect for Black Men. Right. So he comes in and he says, you created yet another fatherless single mother raised black male. You create the men you complain about. Now, I've said plenty of times on my platform that there are good mothers and there are bad.
Aisha, she could read that, but she still would never understand it. She would sit there and be like, you know what I'm saying? She'd be so fucking dumbfounded to this whole situation. That's how fucked up she is. Hold on.
Mothers. There are high-end single mothers and there are low-energy baby mamas. High-end single mothers usually raise good sons. It's a lot of good sons out here who were raised by a single mother. Okay? And then you have...
It's a lot of good women and men out here that's been raised by single fathers. I can name quite a few on my first hand. So what are you saying?
Bad dudes out here who were raised by a single mother and then they grow up and ended up abandoning their children as well. The common factor in both of those is that the man abandoned his child. How come single mothers are blamed when men abandon their own children? We do not control these men because 9 times out of 10, if we had control over the fathers of our children, if single mothers had control over the fathers of their children.
Hold on. First of all, nobody controls no motherfucking body. What the fuck are you talking about? People gonna do what the fuck they want to do, Sansa. So what the fuck are you talking about?
9 times out of 10, these men wouldn't be abandoning their children to begin with. These things will be happening very different. I think a lot of people are under the impression that single mothers, a lot of them, want to raise their children without a man. It isn't that we don't want our kids to not have a father.
Yeah, I just heard this part right. See, that's the thing with this bitch. She wants to control. She wants to control the situation. That's why she, you know what I'm saying, said this shit like this. She ain't say it regularly out like she want to, but that's basically what she wants to do. She wants to control the situation. No, it doesn't work that way, Sasha Ray. When you have a child with when you procreate with another person, you know what I'm saying, it's basically half. You play your part, he play his part. You don't control him and tell him, oh, what he needs to do as a man. Because he's not going to sit there and tell you, control you, what you need to do as a fucking woman. Y'all going to come to some type of common ground on how to raise this child. But we all know, and we all seen that trying to raise a child with you, oh my God, there's no fucking chance.
We don't want the drama and headaches coming with the men that stick around and they ain't shit. Not every man has a sign on his forehead that says, I ain't shit. I am going to abandon my children and fuck you over. And I think a lot of black men know this. Y'all know each other. Y'all know how each other roll. Y'all know how bad y'all treat women, but you try to act like you don't. And there are other men who tell women the stuff that y'all doing. And they blatantly say that y'all know exactly what each other is doing. So you know that men are manipulating women. You know your homies are out there abandoning their children, but you are still giving them social acceptance. It isn't like you are.
No, that's not fucking true. That's not true, Sansa Ray. That is not fucking true. Men are not purposely or intentionally abandoning their children. When you sit there and have a baby with somebody who doesn't want a child or who doesn't want to be a part of their child's life, and you know this, then that's the decision that you made to deal with. So as a woman that you say you are, a high value woman at that you say you are, you should know what you're going to be up for. I'm just going off the shit that you said and the shit that I see, as we all see. Let me say it like that.
Telling them, hey, nigga, you're not taking care of your kids, you foul nigga. That's not what y'all doing. Y'all out here still giving these men social acceptance, right? So to me, I'm a good mom, right? I have a amazing.
You're a good mom. Oh, really? You're a good mom, but you got your goddamn kids staying in the goddamn hotel. You're a good mom, but you sitting up there counting dicks with your daughter. You're a good mom when you sitting up here busting your motherfucking ass wide the fuck open on OnlyFans for acceptance and for a little bit coin, sis. But you're a good mom, though. Okay.
Child. Okay. My son's father may be a piece of shit, but my son is not going to turn out like him. It's just not going to happen because my son has a better mother than my son's father had. My son.
See, now you dissing Priest Mama. You sit there talking bad about Priest Mama. If Priest Mama was so fucking bad and so fucking horrible, she wouldn't let your ain't shit ass move in with her. Since her son a piece of shit, her piece of shit son wouldn't let you move in with him and his family. But he's a piece of shit. Oh, okay.
His father had a shitty relationship with his mother. Just like I said, there are good mothers and there are bad mothers. His mother failed because she didn't teach him the importance of fatherhood. Now,
she taught him the importance of fatherhood. So what are you talking about? Just because he's not fucking with you because he knows the situation that he's going to go through dealing with you? Come on now. Make that make sense.
Now, don't get it twisted. His father walking away taught him a lot about fatherhood too. But once a woman is standing alone, raising a child, she doesn't suddenly forget to be a parent. Okay? She doesn't just, I'm not going to suddenly become an irresponsible adult simply because some man isn't around.
Right, Lon. What about your mama, Sansheree? Why did you turn out so horrible? Oh. She ain't gonna like that one. Yeah, what about Kathy?
I'm still the same mom I would have been had my son's father stayed around. Some women are just not good mothers. Some women just aren't, whether a man is around or not. And then you have women who are great moms. And so they raise great children. I may not be able to teach my son how to be a man, but what I can do is teach my son how to have a good character. And what I'm definitely going to teach him is how important it is to be a father. And that's what a lot of women don't teach their sons. They don't even explain to their sons why their fathers abandoned them. And I need for my son to understand that the reason why his father walked off and abandoned not just me, but our family unit in general.
What family unit? We didn't have shit to start with. So you sitting here making shit up. She's sitting here making shit up so she could sound good. Oh, okay.
It's something to do with him and not me. And only low energy males, you little dusties, try to blame women for why men walk away. See, a man doesn't have to be.
You know something? In this motherfucking case, you would have to blame the woman. This case right here, you will have to blame the woman. Because we seen this shit that you didn't did. Nah, you can't erase history, bitch. We seen this shit and heard it.
a relationship with a woman in order to be a father. And don't get me started on the order of operations, because there are plenty of married women who got divorced. And once these women got divorced, their husbands stopped seeing their children. Okay, so marriage.
That's a motherfucking lie, bitch. My mom and daddy got a divorce after motherfucking 19 years, bitch. And I still see my daddy. So what the fuck are you talking about? I know other people, you know what I'm saying, mamas and daddy been together lesser than that. They still see their mom and the goddamn daddy. So what the fuck are you talking about? Everybody's life ain't fucked up like yours, bitch. Just because your daddy walked away from day one don't mean everybody else daddy walked away day one.
Is not saving women from savage men. It's men out here who will discontinue taking care of his kids simply because he doesn't have access to that woman anymore. When these men give you these fucked up ass excuses about why they don't want to be around their kids and they start blaming the moms, you have to start asking them, if your baby mama is so crazy and so dysfunctional and so deranged, why haven't you went to go get your babies? Why haven't you went to court to fight for custody of your babies? Why would you want?
Well, you know something? As soon as we talk to Priest, that's what we're gonna make sure he gonna do. See, you talking this shit right now, bitch. Let's see if you gonna stand up on that. Let's see if you gonna be this so-called high-value woman and go through with that, like a high-value woman's supposed to. Yeah, I heard her talking this shit now. Oh, I want somebody to mark this right here. I truly do want somebody to mark this point right here. Because boy, when we talk back with Priest, we gonna see the real motherfucking deal come out of your ass. Oh, we gonna see the real motherfucking deal come out.
Your kids around this crazy deranged woman. Think about that. 9 times out of 10, when these men are telling you that their baby mamas are crazy, they're only telling you that so you can be on their side of things and they don't feel as bad, because they know how bad it looks to not take care of their kids. All right. So when this village arsonist guy said, "Oh, you created a fatherless son," it's like, how did I create a fatherless son? I didn't walk away from my son. I didn't encourage my son's father to walk away from my.
Nah, bitch, this is the shit you started motherfucking doing. When he told you he didn't want to be with you no more. He didn't say the baby. He said you. It was you that ran your ass to California. He didn't tell you go to California. It was you.
Son, I begged my son's father to take care of our son for 2 years. 2 years.
Nah, that's a lie. That's a lie. That man came forward trying to start a whole new leaf. You still on that motherfucking bullshit. We gonna, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. I know it's gonna come, but I don't know when, but it's gonna come. And that shit that she's saying right here, we gonna see if this shit gonna stick. We gonna see if it's gonna stick. Well, we already know you're gonna forget about the shit that you just said right here. You're gonna forget about it so damn quick, like, oh, I didn't say that, dummy. No, he needs to come on YouTube and tell everybody, you know what happened, the real truth. That's what the story gonna change into. That's just what the story gonna change into. She sit here talking about, oh, why don't you go to the courts and fight? Oh, he gonna do just that. We're gonna see how you gonna act during that time. We're gonna see a gang of videos being posted. Watch.
I begged this dude, and he didn't want to do it. He just want to pay child support. How is that my fault? That's not my fault. Anyone who has any level of critical thinking would know that. But this village arsonist, low energy Dusty, apparently doesn't. So he comes into my comment section and says,
oh, see, he's a low energy Dusty because he called you out on your bullshit. Wow, really? What lie did he tell? What lie did he tell, Sansaray? But you trying to make it like he told a lie. No, he didn't tell a lie. He told shit like it is. How you gonna sit here and talk about somebody when you did the same damn thing? It's the truth.
You created a fatherless son, but all that dumb bullshit that y'all always be pumping on this platform all the time. It should be so dumb. So then So then he comes onto another fucking video. And this is what I keep saying about you, Dusties. When you want to make a video about me on your platform, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's your opinion. But when you come over to my platform and you watch all of my content and then you leave comments on all of my comment or content, and then you go to your channel and talk shit about me, and then you come back to my channel and tell me that you talk shit about me on your channel, nigga, you a fan. And you trying to get my attention. It ain't enough for you to just express your opinion on your platform about me. You got to make sure I see it. You want me to see it. You don't give a fuck whether your audience see what you saying or not. You just trying to get my attention. That's why you're provoking me. So this fucking village arsonage idiot, right, comes onto another video, which I posted like a couple of hours ago, where I was talking about I wish that men would stop asking me out to dinner, because I love doing so many different things. Like I love the opera, I love orchestras, I love symphonies, plays, musicals, I love the ballet. You know, these are things that I love. And when I lived in the city of Atlanta, not a lot of people asked me to do these things. Now in California, I get asked stuff like that all the time, because the men in California are multicultural, even the Black ones. They're extremely multicultural. And it's not a lot of Black people where I live. It's just a whole bunch of just Hispanics, Asians. So everybody is like really, they're multicultural, and they like to do a lot of different things. I come from Washington, D.C. In Washington, D.C., I grew up in a multicultural environment. I did not live in a predominantly Black area. You understand? Like,
And that's the fucking problem. You don't know the motherfucking black struggle then. That's your fucking problem. You do not know the black struggle at all. That's why you're over here saying this motherfucking bullshit that don't even motherfucking make no goddamn sense.
I didn't go to school, sorry. I didn't go to school in a predominantly Black school. The schools I went to always had people of different races. It wasn't like the school that was just all Black kids. So that's what I'm used to being around. That's the lifestyle that, you know, I've grown to have. So when I moved to Atlanta, it was the first time I seen a whole bunch of Black people. Number one. Number two, the men there are different. They kept asking me to do stuff like go out to dinner, go to a movie, go out to dinner, go out to a movie, go out to dinner. And I was like, I'm just so sick of the same rigmarole. Now, when I was with my son's father, right, me and him would do a whole bunch.
You sick of the same rigmarole. That's part of business. Everybody either go out for a drink, go out for coffee, go out to dinner, go out to lunch, and you conversate. That's just a good introductory to conversation, to whatever business you're about to handle. Whether it's a relationship, an intimate relationship, a business relationship. That's how you dialogue with a person you're trying to do some things with. You sit here talking about the same rigmarole. What else different is it you could do? Go to the fucking moon? Shit. What else can you do?
Different stuff together. Like I said in the video, I like picnics, I like flying kites, I like doing all of these things. That would be what me and my son's father would do together. So he was the fly kite type of person. Hey, bullets. So on that video where I was talking about, I wish men would, ask me to do something other than Netflix and chill, or go out for coffee, or go have dinner, or, go to a movie. I'm sick of that. This village arsonist idiot comes in and says, Priest knocked you up in a Ford Explorer parking lot, but now you want 5-star treatment. Now, this is
right. I have to agree with him. Priest knocked your ass up in a Ford Explorer in a Walmart parking lot. Get the keys. I mean, take the 1+2 signs, Ray. In a Walmart parking lot in a used car. Ain't like he fucked you in a Bentley on top of the mountains. He fucked you in the motherfucking Ford Explorer in a Walmart parking lot. 1+2 is 3, ain't it? Just saying.
like I said, when a man comes into my comment section, and I use the term man loosely, when they come into my comment section with this bullshit, they come into my comment section to purposely insult me, provoke me so I can have a response. All right. Because if it really was just about his opinion, he would have left that shit on his channel. Well, he coming over to my shit. And this nigga says this shit about Priest. First of all, Priest didn't knock me up in a motherfucking Ford Explorer. We barely had sex. And I don't even remember having sex. I think I had sex with Priest one time in that Ford.
Bitch, that's all it takes. He should have did like the other niggas busting on your motherfucking face like the motherfucking hoe you is.
I don't remember having a lot of sex with him. Matter of fact, I don't remember having a lot of sex with him in general because our relationships with
Okay. Now, let's retract again. You don't remember having a lot of sex with him, but ain't this the same bitch that said they were on a motherfucking app and they were seeing how many times they can have sex in this amount of time? Wow. Now it's changing again. Wow. So what you got to say about that, you ain't shit, bitch?
wasn't based on sex. But where my son was conceived at is none of your fucking business. You know what I'm saying? It's none of your fucking business, and it's not supposed to be something that you're trying to use as a tool to harm a woman. You a bitch for trying to harm a woman, first of all. Trying to fuck with a woman's confidence or a woman's womanhood makes you a bitch, nigga. It's a beta male trait. And this is the problem with a lot of you men on this platform.
So he's a bitch niggas for calling out the truth. Just as I told you. So you get on the internet, let people, what I'm saying, paint their stories how they want to paint them. You know what I'm saying? You the bitch nigga when you call them out. You the ain't shit nigga when you call them out. You the dusty. You the beta male. But truth is, Science Ray, these are facts. This is not nothing, everybody's making up. These are facts.
You don't know how to be men. Because there's no reason in the world why a man should be trying to beat down a woman. Mentally, not emotionally, not nothing. See, I don't know nothing about this village arsonist nigga. I don't know his family. I don't care to know. I don't want to know who he fucking. I don't want to know who the mama of his kids is. I don't want to know how much money he makes. I don't want to know his history. I don't know where he live at. I don't give a fuck. That's not my.
Well, if you didn't give a fuck, you wouldn't be talking about this. So get the fuck up out of here with the bullshit.
Business. And if I went to his channel right now and he had something posted on his channel that I disagreed with, I keep that shit on the topic. Not on how big or small his dick is, or how many bitches he not fucking, how dry his dick is. These are not things that I give a fuck about.
Well, bitch, you say that about me. So, I mean, what's the difference? She said the same shit about me. First she called me gay, then she told me call me dry dick, and then she called me something else. She called me everything under the motherfucking sun. But the thing that kills her, she sees that I'm not that. Ain't that right, Sansaray? Even though you want me to be that, just like the rest of these whole ass niggas. But I'm not that. It's all good, You can think that if you want to. I mean, it's your opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But the fact is, when we show reality, and that's the problem you have, it kills you. Your reality kills you. Facts.
It's not my business. And I'm smart enough and intellectual enough to stick on topic. So number one, Priest did not impregnate me in the Ford, okay? Our conception date was the date of the video where he and I was in it together. We did a live stream. I think we did a 2-hour live stream. That very night was the night that my son was conceived. Okay, for anybody that wants to spread the Priest got Sansaray pregnant in a Ford Explorer. Shit, let me debunk that right now. My son was conceived on the night that me and Priest did a live stream for YouTube. And we were inside of our hotel room doing a live stream, and he was cooking noodles, and we was talking about relationships and how many kids we want and about marriage and stuff. That was the same night my son was conceived, for anybody that's pressed to know. Okay.
We ain't pressed to know, bitch. We ain't stupid. we been known shit. He's either one of the motherfucker or the other. Even still, regardless, Sansaray. Regardless. That baby was conceived in a time of struggle. That's a fact. Ain't no damn way. You should have been fucking trying to get pregnant. Don't sit here talking about, oh, I was trying to get pregnant. What are you talking about, dummy? No. You don't download no motherfucking app to see how many times you're ovulating and all that shit. If you can't, you know what I'm saying, if you can't get pregnant. So get the fuck up out of here. You're not fooling nobody. If you notice, she's not gonna say shit about this pregnancy app on this shit either. Just peak game.
That's number one. Number two, why the fuck would any person who is a human being, who is a decent human being, why would you want to throw the fact that I was even living in an Explorer in my face? Apparently, it was a painful experience for me. It would be a painful experience.
It was a painful experience for you, but you came on this motherfucker talking like you was living good. If it was painful experience for you, you came on her saying like it was normal. So how was that a painful experience?
For you to be living inside of a Ford Explorer, parked in a Walmart fucking parking lot, and having to bathe in a bathroom of the Walmart's public restroom. That's not something a gentleman or a man with some fucking sense would throw in somebody's face, knowing how hurtful this shit is. And this is what I talk about when they be trying to provoke me. These disgusting people. Like, what kind of person are you to feel comfortable with even doing something like that? This is how I know people are godless. They don't pray, they don't meditate, they don't do anything like
that. Exactly, KD. You left her home to live in the truck. Exactly. The choice that she made. Talking about it was painful. No, bitch, it wasn't painful. You do the worst case motherfucking scenario when you left out of Priest People's house. You didn't have no motherfucking where to go. Eventually, I mean, tell you the truth, she did have somewhere to go. She just wanted to be attached to Priest because she could have went back to Andre's house. She could have. She'd have been woman enough to come to Andre, respect his wishes. She could have got back in there because he didn't want to see his motherfucking ain't shit baby mama out on the motherfucking curve. She wanted him to tag along with her. That way she could be able to keep eyes on him and he can't get back with Sidonia. And that right there that night, yeah, she left out of that Priest People's house. That should have been the end of it. Priest should have been like, hey, I understand this, this ain't gonna work, hey, it's just hey bitch, look, you're gonna have to go back to your baby daddy house, you know what I'm saying? And just go back there and, apologize to him and chop it up with him. Oh, I don't have nowhere to go. Oh, bitch, just go back and talk to him. It's going to be all right. Just go back there, and I'm going to stay here because, I need to tighten up some things myself. And so do you, That'd have been the last that bitch would have heard of me. Seriously.
like that, because happy people who meditate, people who have better shit to do, they don't bother doing and saying the things that most of the people come in my comment section doing and saying. You don't bring up somebody's pain when you're trying to prove a goddamn point.
But how many times we seen your ass bring up people pain and sugarcoat the shit like you cared? Lots of times. So what makes you even more better?
And I don't know if you were raised by a bad single mother or if your father walked away from you, but if you had your father village arsonist, we can't fucking tell because of the beta male shit that you're doing. Because no man who was raised by a man would feel comfortable coming after a woman, and he for damn sure wouldn't be in her comment section throwing something so hurtful about her living in a Ford Explorer in her face just to prove a goddamn point because he don't feel like his dick and balls big enough.
The rat man, the motherfucker, man. Man, he done pissed the rat off. Shit, she ready to kick somebody's ass.
You gotta beat down on a woman because you don't feel strong? What kind of insecure faggoty shit is that?
Oh, now he's a fag because he called the truth out. He called the truth out. Shit. Now he's a fag. He's a low energy, dusty beta male because he called you out on your bullshit. Okay.
But you don't want people to think you're not, to think that you're homo. That's a female trait. The shit that men.
So basically, village arsonist, whoever you is, brother, you know, she don't want you to talk about that no more. But let you fuck up and do something. Oh, she gonna pop it up in your face like it ain't no motherfucker tomorrow. That's just what it is. Then you ask her, okay, well, damn, you doing me like this. What's the deal? You didn't want me to do you like this. Oh, no, dummy, that was different. It's gonna be a clause with this bitch. It is always gonna be a clause with this ain't shit bitch.
Post in my comment section often when they're coming in here attacking me and my hair and my makeup. Bitch, you mad because you don't know how to do your hair? You don't know how to put on your makeup? Is that what you're upset about? I'm telling you, y'all be focused on the wrong shit. And this is why the community is the way that it is.
No. Hold on, bitch. This ain't why the community the way it is. The community the way it is because the motherfucker ain't shit motherfuckers like you. Delusional motherfuckers like you. You do bullshit and then act like, oh, it's nothing. That's why the community is the way it is. You sit here talking about your mix one day, then when anything go wrong for you, oh, I'm a black woman, you need to help me. Now you want to be black. That's why the community is the way it is.
Because black men don't know how to act. Look how y'all carry yourself inside of these comment sections.
So a black man don't know how to act because he commented on your bullshit and he commented the truth. Wow.
Look at how you talk to people. Look how you talk to each other, and especially women. But you want somebody to take you seriously as a man. How is somebody supposed to take you serious with the stuff that you say and
I take him serious. Shit. The shit he said was some real shit. So what did he say was wrong?
or do? And then you don't want to take responsibility for the stuff that you say and do, and you want to blame black women or anybody else who has a response to your fuck shit. Because I know damn well that this village arsonist, low energy dude is going to try to make it seem like I'm this bad woman and I did this and I did that. When it's just a response to this nigga provoking me over and over and over again, coming into my comment section. You want to make videos about me, you're no different than everybody else that made a video about me. You want to come in my comment section and, raise your hand to make sure I see your video. You're no different from everybody else who's done that. It's a beta male trait. That's what all of y'all do on this platform. When you want to feel good about yourself, you have to put a woman down in order to feel that way. That's how we know that you're beta.
Okay. All right, let's get this shit straight, bitch. If he was putting you down, he'd be making up some shit, calling you all types of names. But he called you out on the bullshit that he saw and he heard coming from you. Nobody else. You. So now you want to sit here and say that's a beta male trait? No. That's something that a man sees, that he sees a situation that's not right. But leave it to you. He's a beta. No, he's beta because he's calling you out on your bullshit. And you don't like that because you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to be this high value woman who gave her son a $5.05 pizza party and gave yourself bottles at the club and all that shit. He's not supposed to call that shit out. Oh, okay.
Because the only way you feel good about yourself is when you're trying to harm a woman. That's the only time you niggas feel good about yourself. When you're talking down to someone, when you're throwing something in somebody's face that's hurtful. Now, the second part of this is, this nigga says, Priest got me pregnant in a Ford Explorer. Now I want the 5-star treatment. Before I bet that nigga I had the 5-star treatment.
Where? What 5-star treatment you had? Bitch, we ain't never seen you in no top of line hotels. We ain't never seen you in no top of line rides. We ain't never seen you in no top of the line clothes. So where? If anything, it seems like you're the one that's saying shit that sounds, to make yourself sound so good. You talking about some 5-star treatment, bitch? Where at? What 5-star treatment you been getting? You call it 2-star, 5-star? That's what it is. Because you had 5-star treatment. Oh, you've been talking about that till today. You had 5-star treatment. Oh, you've been posting them pictures like it was nothing. We have, like I said, bitch, we have yet to see your ass in a fly ass fit, purse to match, shoes to match. We have yet to see your ass in a fly ass whip that was yours. We have yet to see you in a fly ass crib that was yours. We haven't seen that. So what 5-star treatment are you talking about?
Niggas was good to me before he came. Let me explain something to everybody, just in case people, missing the point. All right. I've had good men in my life and I've had bad men in my life. I have always been the woman who has made a lot of money. So inside of my relationships, I've been the one who's made the most money. Okay. But don't get it twisted. Men have spoiled me rotten. Men have spoiled me rotten. They've given.
Where, Sansari? We have yet to see a fucking ring. 2 carats or better. Gotta let alone 1. So why these niggas spoil you riding and take you out to eat at motherfucking Roscoe's or take you out to motherfucking Papados? That's spoiling you? No, that's regular basic shit. The fuck are you talking about? Niggas have spoiled you riding. What nigga?
Me money, gifts. I've had the flights. I've had the cars.
You had the flights, bitch. You had the flight. You ain't fly nowhere out that motherfucking region, bitch. Stop lying. Stop motherfucking lying, bitch. You got the Cali. You shit thought it was the world. Don't get me wrong. It's pretty the motherfucker out there. It is pretty at the motherfucker out there at Cali. But bitch, you act like that's the best motherfucking place on earth you been to. We can tell you ain't been nowhere. Bitch, you ain't been to Jamaica. You let alone Maldives. You can't afford that. Bitch, you ain't been to the Bahamas. So what flights was you catching?
The houses, all of that stuff has been bought for me. All of
niggas been buying your houses, but bitch, if niggas been buying your houses, where is the motherfucking shit, the money at? It will show for itself. If niggas been buying your houses, that means you had equity. Some nice equity at that. That means you have money to fall back on. You won't be on YouTube begging. I don't know not one motherfucker, male or fucking female, that has property that owns property that comes onto YouTube begging. So where these houses being bought at?
jewelry, the roses, the taking me out.
Jewelry. What jewelry? Bitch, you ain't never owned a Rolex. So what the fuck are you talking about, bitch? You ain't ever owned a fucking Gucci watch, let alone a Gucci purse. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Wine and dime me, put me this place, put me that. Listen, that's all happened to me. I was a model. What do y'all think was produced from my modeling career? I'm modeling. I'm this fine ass female doing photo shoots in lingerie.
That don't mean shit. It's a lot of bitches that put on that motherfucking shit. They still get stuck with ain't shit niggas, ain't shit people. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Doing magazine photo shoots. I'm in music videos. You really think that men wasn't kicking out bread just to be in my presence? Are y'all tripping? Of course. But the difference between me and a lot of other women is that I wanted more from men than for them to give me money. Or I wanted more from men than them just having sex with me and that's it. I required more than that. Now, don't get it twisted. When we talk about me and like Chris Law and shit.
Oh my God. Now here comes the Chris Law story. Here comes the Chris Law story again. Shout out to our brother Chris Law. This brother got to, you know what I'm saying, go through torture dealing with this ain't shit bitch. See, fellas, let this be a learning lesson. You know, you can't, you know what I'm saying, stick your dick up in everybody. Because you might end up with a bitch like this. Seriously. All jokes to the side. You have to be conscious of bitches who you stick your dick up in. And to all my ladies in here, you got to be conscious of the niggas who you fuck with. You really do. Because you got ain't shit bitches and ain't shit niggas like this.
I stand 10 toes in my decision with Chris Law. I initiated an affair with Chris Law. It was me. I knew he was married. I knew he was fuckable. So I fucked him. And all we did was have sex and that's it. I didn't ask to be more. I didn't want to be more. All I wanted to do was sleep with him. So I've had that phase in my life where I didn't want an attachment to a man. And a lot of men feel like because I wanted that must mean I should be treated like a whore for the rest of my life because I fucked some nigga who wanted to be fucked. What you're not doing is holding Chris Law accountable for cheating on his wife. Y'all won't do that though. Bros before hoes. Y'all don't hold men accountable for shit. Y'all want it to be my fault. Because see, Chris could have told me no. He could have told me no. He didn't.
Now you see how she trying to put the blame on Chris now? You see how she trying to put the blame on Chris? Wow.
And I'm talking about over and over and over and over. It wasn't like it was one time and then, he brushed me to the side. No, over and over and over. And then people try to mix Chris Law in my situation with Chris Law 10 years ago with my son's father. No, Priest and Chris are two very different types of men. Priest is nothing like Chris Law. My situation with Priest was nothing like Chris Law. Okay? Priest, I actually loved and cared about and wanted to be with and was building some type of future with, wanted to be with him. Never cheated on him, never lied to him, never nothing. Good person with him. I'm a good person with every man I'm with, actually. I've never been like, I don't like cheating. When I was a teenager, I cheated when I was a teenager, right? On my daughter's father. I was like 19. And from then on, I never cheated again. And never lied in a relationship, always was a good woman to men inside of a relationship. I treat men with so much respect when I get with them. You know what I mean? Like I'm the woman who brings them lunch to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one who rubs feet and shit.
See, that's your motherfucking problem, bitch. That's the choice that you made. You can't do every motherfucking man like that. You should know everything is when shit is a flame. You should know when shit is kind of serious. That's your fault. Those are choices that you made. But you come on the internet and you want to blame everybody, all except yourself, for the choices that you made.
You know, wash his hair. You know, I used to wash Priest's hair because he had long dreads. But I'm used to getting that type of treatment in return. But what I'm not used to getting from men is them not cheating. Out of all of the stuff that I've been through with men, one thing that they didn't do was not cheat. They've given me money. They've been there for me. They've taken me out. They've ran bath water, rubbed my feet, rubbed my back, buy me shoes, buy me handbags, fly me out, take me on vacation, take me.
She keep on saying fly her out. We all know this is a fucking lie. Let me tell you why I know it's a lie, Sanshray. Because the way you come off, you don't come off as a chick with standards, a chick that's really about her shit, or a chick that's really out to get something. You come off as a needy bitch. That's what you come off as. A real needy bitch. I need a house to stay at. I need some money for gas. I need a car to drive. A needy bitch. A needy ain't shit bitch. That's what you come off as. So any little thing that any man does for you, you take it to the mind and heart like it's the world. Still some things you should. I will say that. But like really? Really? Right. She never came off at as a boss bitch locust. She doesn't. She come off as a needy bitch.
To eat, buy me what I want. They've done all that. They have done all of that. I've had men do that. That's nothing to me. What I wanted from men was.
Oh, okay, if that's nothing to you, bitch, hop on a flight to Miami for the motherfucking fight. Then, if that's nothing, hop on a motherfucking flight to the motherfucking fight that's coming up in June. Since there's nothing, let's see how much a motherfucking boss bitch you is.
Genuine love and respect to the point where they wouldn't sleep with other women. You know what I mean? Like
KD said, I need to get flued off. just saying. Oh shit.
love me so much that seeing another woman naked or wanting to be with another woman, it wasn't even in their energy. That's what I wanted from a man. Because I genuinely feel like when
That's a good one line. Washing Priest her, but won't wash your ass. Right.
somebody loves me the way that I love them, they're not going to cheat on me. Okay? So with my son's father, I was very good to him. I was even good to Chris Law. I never mistreated Chris Law. I never looked at Chris Law and treated him like the whore he was. He was just a hoe to me. He was somebody that I slept with.
See, now that's this, no. I know our brother don't want to speak about this no more. I feel him on this, because with this bitch, it doesn't stop. No, this been me. I wish the fuck you would. Seriously, I wish the fuck you would. Seriously, I wish the fuck you would. Bitch, I will put a foot up in your ass. You want to sit here and call me a hoe? Oh, bitch. Really? Oh, okay.
10 years ago, mind you, we're talking about something that happened, had to been 2009. Okay? And it's 2021. And I met my son's father in 2017. And people try to compare Priest and Chris as if, because Priest was separated, right? And Chris was full blown. Like when I met Chris, he wasn't married yet. He was walking down the aisle with a chick. Like they was.
Okay, now you say he wasn't married yet. Let's get you on this line. But in video before you said that he was married. Y'all remember that? Talking about, oh, he was married, cheating on his wife. But now you saying that he wasn't married yet. Wow. What lie you gonna stick with, bitch? Seriously, what lie you gonna stick with?
Supposed to be married. I think I met him 3 months before he was supposed to be married. It was something like that. And he ended up marrying her and we still ended up fucking with each other. That was Chris. You know, so I met Chris, he was single. He wasn't married. He married her while he was cheating on her with me. So it's just the situations are different and people try to disrespect me using Priest because they think I was Priest's side chick and I wasn't. So I
okay, if they thought that, why the fuck you sitting up here putting the Chris part of the business out there then? If they was thinking that what you just said, why the fuck are you sitting here talking about Chris?
just want people to understand, don't confuse two separate times of my life and make it into one story. Chris happened in 2009 and my son's father happened in 2017. Now, when my son's father told me he was married and separated from her, and they had been separated for 2 years, when he said it to me, I was like, I wanted to be done with him. But the friendship was there and we just decided to stay friends. And then
the friendship was there. The friendship was there. The friendship was there. Let me throw this on this main camera. The friendship was there. People, keep it 100. Keep it 100 with me. Everybody up in there. We got 44 motherfuckers up in here. Keep it 100. What a press of one. And this could be possible. It'd be kind of possible. But knowing this story, the first date, not the whole story, but the first date. How could you call that person your friend on the first day? / first date. How can you call this person your friend on the first day or date? Explain that to me. Right, KD? Exactly. How can you call this person your friend on the first day or date? Oh boy. I tell you, it's an excuse for everything with this ain't shit, bitch. It's an excuse for every fucking thing.
started to understand the dynamic of the situation where, you know, when you grow up and you're mature, you start to try to understand people's situations. You try not to judge their situation. So when he was saying to me, you know, we're separated, and I was thinking, oh, okay, you know, people do that. People get separated, and when they separate,
Tania, let me read what Tania says. She better hope a family member does not come out and tell it all on a crazy ass. This chick is still dragging Chris Law's name, but she's a high value woman and she wants to move forward. Right? What happened to this? Oh, I'm moving forward. Oh, that's my past. They want to bring up my past, but bitch, you bringing up more than anybody else. So what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. But like I said, she always wants. See, I told y'all why she do these videos. She has nobody to talk to. She can't keep calling that same friend with this same shit right here. Because they be like, oh shit, this bitch right here. Yeah, I'll talk to her ass later. Decline. She knows that. She wants somebody to listen to her. She can't afford no goddamn counselor. But she supposed to be high value though. Okay.
They start dating. You know, not everybody gets separated, starts dating, and then turns around and goes back into their marriage. You know what I'm saying? That's no.
Some do. Some do. It's just what it is. Some do.
You know, and a lot of times when men say they separated, they not even fucking separated. They just saying that. But this dude was genuinely separated.
Okay, but some be separated. And if they separated, 9 times out of 10, they probably in another house, different houses. And for the small part, some of them still be at the same house. It's just what it is.
According to both of them. So I think, you know, when I got pregnant with my son, it kind of made them reevaluate the years that they were together. And it made them start wanting to be together again. You understand? Because they
No. It ain't because of your son. It's because of your motherfucking actions. The shit that you were doing. That's what it was because, you know, that's what pushed them back together. The shit that you was doing. The shit that he realized that came to him like, God damn, like, hold the fuck up. I've been with my wife for 12 fucking years. And not once I went through some bullshit like dealing with this bitch. That really woke that man up. It was too late, but God damn it, he woke up like, shit. I done experienced this shit with Sedonia. Yeah, we had hard times, but shit. Not no shit like this.
ended up trying to be back together. I don't know how long that lasted, but they did eventually get legally divorced right after my son was born. And I remember somebody from their family saying to me, well, Sedonia filed for divorce, which is my son's father, priest, ex-wife name. He said, Sedonia, no, she said, Sedonia's.
I want y'all to listen closely. I think this is coming up. This quick ass, you know what I'm saying, shade / motherfucking diss. Just listen.
She filed for divorce because she said she can handle all of the other things he's done, but she just can't handle the fact that he had a baby by you. And that's weird to me because
that's not weird. If she's still married to this guy, she still got feelings for him. Even if they was divorced, they still will have feelings for each other. They just made a common ground. They made a common ground to go their separate ways. Just because people get divorced doesn't mean they hate each other. Some people get divorced so people can move on. Some get separated so they can see, hey, we need time apart, or let's see what else out there. In that case, it was, I believe, both of them. I know one of them for sure. Hey, let's see what else is out there to see if, you know what I'm saying, if, you know, how much we really miss each other. Just because people separated doesn't always mean they're going to get a divorce. They just separated. That's why it's just called separation.
when my son was born and she called me, I remember Sedonia calling me, wow, I just gave birth. I think Justice may have been 2 weeks old. And I was on the phone with Sedonia and I was letting her fucking ass have it on this phone. Cause I was like, bitch, didn't I tell you I don't care about what you and Priest doing with each other? I just want.
That's a fucking lie. Because as soon as you found out they got divorced, you posted that shit. The fuck up out of her. Get the fuck up out of her. Look at it. Look at this ain't shit, bitch. Look at this ain't shit, bitch. Talking about, oh, I didn't care. But as soon as you seen that shit posted at the goddamn city hall, bitch, because you was looking and waiting for it once you found out, you posted this shit. The fuck up out of her. You ain't shit, bitch. I really hope somebody catch your ass and beat the fuck out of your ass. I hope it's a woman. Seriously. I hope it's a woman to get up in your ass so fucking good. And I want this shit to be on fucking camera so everybody can motherfucking see. I truly fucking do. This ain't shit bitch right here. Look at her. Straight ain't shit. But you have value though. Okay.
Priest to take care of his son, and I don't understand why the fuck you keep calling me. She like call my. She like.
Hey, okay, let's go off what the fuck you just said. You want Priest to take care of his son. Bitch, he's doing it. You getting child support payment, regardless what it is, you bitch, you getting something. Be happy.
On my mother's phone or some shit like that. And I remember her being like, oh, I'm so happy for you and Priest. And she used to be like, I think you should keep fighting for Priest just because it's your family. That's your man. That's your family. I see why you're fighting for him. These were things that she would say to me on the phone, but then she would get on YouTube and had his back. And it was so weird to me because I was like, how could this bitch get on the phone with me and make it seem like it's, oh, listen, it was sneaky and she was playing both sides. And she was trying to get everybody on YouTube to like her, everybody publicly to like her.
No. She wasn't trying. She wasn't trying. She came on her and she stated her claim, which was her story on what was going on. She came, you know what I'm saying, with her truth and her side of the story of what was going on and what had happened. If you ask me, she was trying to be nice as she can towards you. Very fucking nice. But yet you still don't see that. You still don't fucking see that.
And to get me to like her at the same time. And she couldn't do that. She couldn't play that fucking game with me. Because I was just like completely done with the bullshit by then. Because it was like, I got a baby. I cannot keep sitting here dealing with this drama and this bullshit.
Oh, you can't continue to deal with this drama and this bullshit, but bitch, you motherfucker talk about him for 3+ fucking years afterwards. Really? Who the fuck are you fooling? Oh, you fooling us? That's what you're trying to fool us, ain't you? I know what you're trying. You're trying to fool new motherfuckers who don't know the whole fucking story. That's what you're trying to do.
And so anyway, this village arsonist asshole saying what he said in my comment section about, now I want 5-star treatment after Priest done, did what he did. Let me tell you something. I had 5-star treatment before the nigga came. And when he came into my life, he was really good to me. And this is what a lot of people keep missing. Priest was really good to me. I didn't have any issues with.
Oh, now he was really good to you. But I thought when he came in with a lot of bullshit. So people in the chat, explain to me, how can a person come into a relationship being so good to you, but they come in at the same time with a lot of bullshit? Does that make sense? Or it must be me. I must be the dummy. How does a person come into a relationship with bullshit, but they come in being all nice and be good to you? How does that make sense?
Priest. Listen, me and Priest went out. He went hiking with me. Like I said inside of that video, I like hiking. Priest will go.
You like hiking, bitch. We can't tell. We can't tell. If you like hiking so much, why the fuck you keep photoshopping your motherfucking bitch? Your pictures then, bitch.
Hiking with me. I like flying kites. Priest will fly kites with me. Priest was good to me. I did not have any issues. Priest rubbed my feet. This was a man I loved. And when you guys talk about my personal life, please remember that me, him, Sidonia, and my son are real people. We are people.
Remember this part right here. Remember what she just said right here.
You guys try to dehumanize all of us when you start talking about any of us. Like we're some fake, fraudulent characters from a fictional movie that you saw on Netflix. So crass and so rude when you bring us up, especially when you're talking about me and you're a black man. because you feel like every single black woman is the black woman you pissed at or the black woman that did something fucked up to you. I am not these women. I am not these women that's going around here using men for money. I'm not these women that's going around here seeing a man not take care of 3 kids and turn around and have a kid with him thinking he going to take care of mine when really now that's why I'm a single mother. No. Me and my son's father talked about having kids together. We wanted a family. And when he decided to change his mind because he wanted to be for the streets, that wasn't my choice. Because if the shit was under my control, he would have never left. I didn't want him to be for the streets. I didn't want.
Oh shit. This bitch say if this shit was under my control, once again, her control, she wanted to control shit. That's what it was. She wanted to control the whole fucking situation. I told y'all.
Him sleeping with other women. I wanted him to be a father and a husband like he planned on being. So if I could control the situation enough for something to be my fucking fault, Priest would have never left. He would be taking care of his son to this day. To this day. I don't.
And she want to sit here and act like shit ain't motherfucking wrong with her ass. Right, KD? He was for his sanity, not for the street. It was for his sanity, not for the streets. It wasn't shit about no goddamn streets. She trying to make it seem like, oh, he left because of YouTube streets. Nah. He left because the shit that he seen that he was going to go through dealing with an ain't shit bitch. He has never encountered an ain't shit bitch, Chanceray. You were the first. You were the first ain't shit bitch he ever ran into. I ran into some ain't shit bitches too, but yeah, I didn't get the ass knocked up. Thank God. Knock on wood.
care. Listen, I don't care if Priest never fuck with me ever again. I don't care if I ever see this nigga ever again.
I want y'all to remember that. Remember that now. Now you over to write some checks, Sanjay. When it comes down to cash out, we don't want to hear no excuses. We don't want to hear no excuses now.
What I care about is my son. And him taking care of my son.
You care about your son. We always heard that. This shit sound good to motherfucker too, Sanjay. I was care about his white son. I was care about his white son. You care about your son so much. Why the fuck you sitting up here giving this ass a motherfucking $5 pizza party then? Explain that shit, bitch. A $5 pizza party. But you care about your son, though. Okay.
And if he can't do that because he's too toxic of a nigga to do that, cool. Thank you for staying away, sending your little child support payments.
Oh, she wanted this his little child support payments. Oh, you would have just his child support payment, call them, oh, his little child support payments. Wow. You got the fucking audacity to sit there and diss that man child support payments. Bitch, Andre didn't even motherfucker put your ass on child support. And I guarantee you couldn't have made those little payments your damn self. Now, how much you want to bet? How much you want to bet you ain't shit, bitch? You could have made those motherfucking payments your damn self. That Priest paying. You've been on YouTube begging for those payments.
And I'll go find somebody that can handle being a male role model for my son. Because God gonna give it to me, whether it's through the work that I do as far as, motivationally speaking to people, life coaching, doing all the positive things that I do all day, every day. If it's
you do all this motivational speaking, positive speaking all day and every day. Let's go off the narrative. You doing this much motivation speaking, positive speaking all day, every fucking day. You would have been able to have somebody at your son's birthday party. You've been able to have other kids at this birthday party because people who you so-called would have been motivating to speak to would have had kids as well. You be like, hey, hey, since we dialoguing really good, why don't you come out to my son's birthday party and bring your child? Don't that make sense, y'all?
Not going to come to me through that where I meet somebody who's going to mentor my son. It's going to be through church or something like that, or I'm going to end up marrying somebody. It's going to be something. Somebody is going to be there for my son. I don't have to worry about that. And my son is not going to end up being these statistics that y'all name all of the time. That's the main reason why I moved my ass out of Atlanta. I didn't want my son to grow up in a predominantly Black area because I knew if my son grew up in that area, he was going to end up becoming the type of Black man that I'm trying to avoid.
Wow. But you online chasing these same Black men that you say you're trying to avoid. Make that make sense. She's online chasing the same Black men that she claims she's trying to avoid. But as I said before, Sansray, you are what the fuck you attract. You ain't shit, bitch. You're going to attract an ain't shit nigga.
Especially with him not having his father. So I moved out of Atlanta into California in a multicultural area so he can be around a different set of men, a better version of men who are affluent, men who are educated. So that type of lifestyle can rub off on my son instead of the bullshit that I was seeing in Atlanta, instead of the bullshit that his father tried to pull on me.
What bullshit did Priest try to pull on you? What bullshit? This man gave you a house, he gave you a car. I mean, actually in the house, but he gave you somewhere to stay. He gave you a car. He made sure, you was eating as well. So what bullshit he trying to pull on you? Because the person that's trying to pull some bullshit on you, Sansray, would have did the shit that he would would have did the shit that he did for you. Trust and believe that. What person do y'all know that was trying to pull some bullshit on y'all, but set her and gave you a place to stay, let you use their car, came up with money when you didn't have money? What person that bullshitted you did all that? Can anybody in the chat say that? You know what I'm saying? That the person that bullshitted them did that? Somebody said something. Yeah, she is low. She is very ungrateful. She can't see that man did what he could to help her and support her. She mad at the fact that he didn't go all the way along with her bullshit. That's what she's mad at. But she's sitting there trying to deflect and sit here and say, oh, the bullshit that he was trying to pull on me. What bullshit that man trying to pull on you? Anybody that try to pull bullshit on you ain't finna do all that shit that man did. I can't name one motherfucker that pulled some bullshit on me that sit here and did all that.
All right. So I don't know why so many low energy men keep trying to blame my son and my son's getting left by his father on me. I love that man with every fiber of my being. I tried really hard to keep my family together. He did not want that. And no matter how many times you low energy men try to make me responsible for that, I'm not going to let you. Because I can't control Priest. I loved him. I tried to love him through his bullshit. But I do not.
What bullshit? What bullshit? What bullshit did he bring? Like I said, she's not gonna say all that because she can't. Like I said, she gonna sugarcoat it. Oh yeah, he came in with bullshit. Don't no person, you know what I'm saying, that's trying to help you is going to bring you some bullshit. And if they do, they just really fall all over. That's somebody you should have started fucking with then. If he brought you bullshit from the start, like you said in another video. But now you sitting here saying that, oh, he treated you good, but then you at the end you trying to sit here and say that, oh, he brought you some bullshit.
I allow a man to tell me he don't want me more than once. He made it clear. He said he didn't want me. He wanted to go sleep around, wanted to be with the streets. He said he wanted to sleep around with a whole bunch of females and wanted to be with Sedonia and all that stuff. All right, fine. That means you don't want me. You want them. So you go ahead and you be with them. And I'm going to be over here with our son. He didn't think he was. Here's the thing that y'all don't understand. He was trying me. He thought, let me tell you what he really thought, because he said it to me. He thought he was going to tell me all that shit, and I was going to stay in Atlanta and chase his ass around. He did not believe I was going to pick my shit up and go to Cali. No matter.
Who the fuck want the rat chasing them around? What man will really want the motherfucking nut like this ain't shit bitch right here chasing them around? Seriously, what man would want this ain't shit bitch right here chasing around? If you want a bitch chasing you around, you want a bitch that has something. This bitch didn't have nothing. Nothing.
How many times I said to him, nigga, you play this game, I'm picking up my son and I'm going to Cali. I'm not playing. Because the goal was always to go to Cali anyway, when we was together. So when you niggas come onto my platform and you try to disrespect me by using Priest, it doesn't bother me. It makes me feel sorry for you. Because as a man, what you're doing is not what you're supposed to be doing. You all need to start controlling how you behave online. The stuff that you're saying to women online, the shit that you're doing. A lot of that shit is unnecessary. A lot of that shit is uncalled for, but you do it just to be ugly and cruel because you're frustrated with your own situations. You have to find a better way to cope with your situation. Because harming other people, especially women, is not helping you. You're still going to go home in your real life and have issues with women when you log off. When you log on to YouTube and you see women like me and you feeling so fucked up about yourself, and the only thing that's going to make you feel temporarily good is by posting something in my comment section as fucked up as this arsonist dude did.
No. What he said wasn't fucked up. What he said was the motherfucking truth. And if anything, you know what I'm saying, we're talking about women like you. These are women, you are a woman that any man should avoid. That's why you're not having no luck of finding somebody who's valuable. And you know that. That's why you sugarcoat yourself to make it look like you're really this person, but you're not. We see that. We know what the fuck we're looking at. Even though you want us to be dumb to it, we're not. We see your bullshit. We hear your bullshit.
If that's the only thing that'll make you feel good and sleep well at night, you need therapy. You have to start carrying yourself like men on this platform the same way you would when you're walking down the street. Because no nigga's going to walk down the street and see me walking down the street and walk up to me and say the shit that most of these bitch niggas on here say.
Bitch, I would. I raise my hand. I would. Let me put my motherfucking. Yeah. I say this fucking shit that I say on her to you in your fucking face, bitch. Now call me out and say I won't. That's all you got to do. And just say STL won't. Or you can be so slick like you've been doing. Call me by my regular name. But bitch, call me out, say I won't. And let's see.
Doing it because it's the internet and you hiding behind a fake profile 9 times out of 10. So my thing is, and I said this so many times, you guys can talk about me on your platforms all day long.
We got two people over here that say they would. I know the fuck I would. I'll go over to you, and if you with Kathy, I'll be like, you ain't shit, bitch.
That's what you want to do. I hear you, whatever. Matter of fact, sometimes I don't hear you because I'm not going to go over to your platform and listen to you talk about me in such a disgusting way and a misinformed way at that. Because every time I hear somebody else tell the story of me and my son's father, you never got it right. You never tell.
Okay, bitch, what I don't have right? I heard what the fuck you said, and I heard what the fuck he said. It's two sides to the story. In the middle lies the truth. And it ain't that hard to figure out the fucking truth. You want it to be hard to figure out the truth, but it's not.
Story. You never tell the story the right way. You never tell the story the way Priest told it. Y'all tell some other shit that has nothing to do with me and him. Stuff me and him didn't even say. So it's like, whatever version of my life that y'all speak about on your own channel, I hope people have enough sense to go do some research. And I'm telling you, even Beyonce has said this inside of interviews. Y'all cannot be reading shit and believe it. You can't believe everything you.
Okay. If Beyonce say that, what she just said, you cannot believe everything that you be reading. Sansa Ray, we know what we didn't sing. We sing with our own eyes. We know what the fuck we sing. We seen you say this. We heard you say this. We seen what he said. We heard what he said. Once again, it's two sides to a story. In the middle lies the truth. It's not that hard to figure out the truth. It's not that hard to figure out this shit right here. Even though you want it to be, but it's not. You're the one that's keep remixing the story, not us.
Read, you can't believe these media sources and the shit they be saying all the time. Like, people sensationalize and they lie and they fluff up shit just to make shit sound more exciting than it is, because the truth be boring as fuck and people want to be entertained. Come on, man. Eric, Zen, Miss Key.
Right, Locust. If you got eyes that can see pretty good, you can figure this chick out very easily. Exactly. That's why I'm able to call her on no bullshit. I called her out on no bullshit, and y'all know this. I called her out on no bullshit so many times. It's pathetic. The time from she started to the time she finished, I already said what it was going to be. I told y'all how she was going to come back. I told you what the OnlyFans was. I said all this shit. When it finished, Lord behold, there it is.
Mubiambo. Mumbiambo. So, Eric, what's up? If you're still in here, my bad. I haven't spoke to you since. I'm Divine. Thank you so much. Zen, what's up? If you're still here. Sorry if I haven't spoke to you earlier. His name is Bozo-ish. Bozo-ish. Oh, I already said hey to Bullets. Come here. You like opera? I love opera. We did seem very much in love. We seemed very much in love because we were. I don't understand why Priest did what he did. I think he did what he did because he allowed Sidonia to get into his head and everybody else on the internet to get into his head and have.
No, that's not true. He had his mind made up before he got on the internet and found out there was a whole fucking cult of people that was after your ass. He made his mind up before that. So stop with that. Stop. Just stop. Just stop. See, like I said, she fooling new people with the bullshit. But she can't fool us. She's sitting up here talking about, you know what I'm saying? Oh, people on the internet got to his head. No, he been made his mind up before he got on the internet. He got on the internet because he seen you saying all this shit about him that wasn't true. When he got on the internet, stated his side. Oh, you didn't like that. Oh no, she didn't like that.
He just, you know,
Oh, he just let me say something to make myself look good.
Just stuck to what we were doing, he would be happy. You know what I mean? Like,
How would how would the fuck could he be happy? He moved out to California, he still gotta be in a motherfucking hotel with your ass. So how would he be happy? He'd be like, God damn, bitch, I've been with your ass for 3 years. Here he is, got this son, raising him in a goddamn hotel. That's how the fuck he would be. You think that's happy? Do this bitch think that's happy? Wow.
I don't, because our relationship was not a bad one. It didn't go bad until he started acting weird after he found out I was pregnant. Because initially he was fine after he found out I was pregnant. You know what I mean? Like our first month and a half of us knowing that I was pregnant, we were fine. I think it didn't start getting weird until like October, because we found out September. So yeah, it didn't get weird. I don't know. He was just, I don't know. He was just
It's just, I don't know. You know. She's not saying all the shit between. She's not, But he gonna have a chance to say what's in between that. He will, because all this story rewriting and all that. I'm glad she's keep rewriting this shit because we're gonna be able to debunk it all. Yeah, we're gonna get the chance to debunk all this shit. No, it's coming. Just everybody relax. It's coming.
you got feelings for each other. It just happens. Yeah. I couldn't forgive my husband either. He hasn't met his son. No, he has not met his son. And I say this every time
Now tell her why he hasn't met his son. You gonna tell him that then. But I'm pretty sure you're gonna cook up a nice good excuse why he hasn't met his son. You ain't gonna tell her the truth, but you gonna make up an excuse. A real good one.
talk about Priest and Justice. I tried to get Priest and Justice in the same vicinity. I worked with Priest's family to get it done.
Now you hear that? Oh, I worked with Priest's family to get it done. But when Priest tried to work with you, what happened? Explain that.
talking to Priest's family to get it done. Like I was willing to put whatever happened to the side and just be done with it and just build the relationship and keep my distance from them, but let my son have the opportunity to be around them because they are his family. And whether I get
You heard her. Oh, keep my distance away from them, but still give my son the opportunity to be around his family. How you gonna keep your distance from them? Well, your son is a toddler. How does that work?
along with them is neither here nor there because they're not my family, they're my son's family. And at first I was like broken up at the idea of me and Priest not being an official family, because of course we a family, we have no choice because now we have a kid together, so that just makes us family. Like we just instant family now. So Priest is still my family, but we are not a unit. We're not one unit.
Okay, let's go off your narrative right there. Why y'all not a unit? It's Priest's fault, ain't it? It's Priest's fault. They're not a unit. Let her tell it.
And he has walked away and continued his journey without his son. And that right there was a hard thing to deal with initially. And I just was like, I didn't want that for my son at all because I knew my son was going to want him. I know that at some point Justice is going to ask me about Priest. So what I try to do is like talk about Priest sometimes. Like when Justice does something that Priest does, or he makes a look that Priest makes, I say to Justice, oh, you look just like your dad when you do that. Oh, your dad does this. Or when we're talking about food, I say, oh, that's your dad's favorite food. I let him know that, I need to let him know that he does have a father. I don't want Justice to grow up and think he don't got one at all. He has one, and Priest does pay his child support. So this is something I want my son to know. I'm not going to like try to force something that shouldn't be. I'm letting you.
Now, that's the part I hate right here. Chicks like this. This is the part I hate. Now, as we all know, the situation, and as we just all heard, oh, I'm not going to try to force. Of course, you ain't going to try to force. Because you didn't damage the motherfucking relationship before it even fucking started, you dumb bitch. You done damaged the relationship before it started. You are damaging the relationship before it gets started. This is the shit I hate right here. She's know what the fuck she's doing. That boy is going to grow up. Trust me, he's going to grow up. He's going to hate his father for something that she didn't display or told him. Not knowing the fucking whole real deal. Because of her bullshit. Then you wonder why some of these dudes that's valid talk about women like this. This bitch right here. This ain't shit bitch right here. She know what the fuck she's doing. But sit here and want to come online and talk about black men. No, bitch, it's you. We know for a fact it's you.
Universe to handle that. If he apologized, would you take him back? He apologized. He kept apologizing before I left. Priest was like, I'm sorry to do this to you. I'm sorry that it went this way, but I'm not ready. I thought I was ready. I'm just not ready. I thought I wanted to be your husband, and I thought I was ready to be married again. And I
see, look at this shit. Look at this shit. She making an excuse up in her head. She's making a whole narrative in her fucking head that she's going to spew out to him.
But I wanted to be a father, but I'm just not ready. And I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, and I'm sorry. He said sorry a lot. You know what I mean? Like he said, but what made it worse was the stuff that he did after that with the internet, like getting on to, him and Sidonia going on to Tommy Sotomayor's channel. And
oh, that's what made it worse? Oh, that's what made it worse? Really? That's what made it worse? See, she keeps forgetting about the fact that she's the one that came on her. Spewing the hatred on him first. For so long. At that, it took them a couple of months. I want to say about a good 3 until they came on like, yo, look, we need to come out and explain our side because she's got me and you looking bad. She got, me and you, it's just looking crazy. And we haven't came on her and said our side. And that's why she's saying this shit right here. Oh, what made it worse is because they came on her telling the truth. They should have just let me go on with my lies.
Doing all them extra interviews and stuff. It's just like, why would he was just trying to please everybody. Like he was trying to please everybody on YouTube who was talking shit about me. And he was trying to please Sidonia at the same time. And he was trying to, handle the situation with me at the same time. And I don't know why he did this the way that he did, But I can't sit here and try to figure it out.
She don't know why he did the way he did it. What other way he's supposed to do it, Sasha? He was supposed to do it your way. That's what it was. She wanted it to be done her way. Oh, you should have came on my channel. That way, if you'd have said the truth, I could be able to talk over you. That's all it was. That's all it is. And you know something? If I was there to talk to Priest, I'm like, you know some Priest, hey, why don't you go ahead and go on a channel and do that? Why don't you go on our channel and do that? And every time she try to scoop up a lie, you talk over her and you keep going. Anytime she try to sit her down, you motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, pull out your card to where you helped her motherfucking ain't shit ass. That's what I will seriously tell them to do exactly that. I guarantee shit in their life real quick.
I think he was intimidated by your popularity and success. I don't even know if that.
He intimidated by her popularity and success. Bitch, you got motherfucking more motherfuckers who don't like you. You got people don't even fucking fuck with you. Then you got people who support you. So what popularity and success is it?
Was it? Because I mean, he knew that's what I was before. He knew how successful I was before. Because this is what I also want people to understand is my success isn't just YouTube. My success is many different platforms and many different places and many different industries. So I'm well known. Even if I don't get a lot of views on my YouTube channel, I'm well known in real life. I'm well known in other places. So it's like when I met him.
Well known for what? For what? What the fuck this bitch well known for?
I was rising on YouTube, you know, and I said this in a live stream recently that being on YouTube in 2017 and that situation with him and my son and me being pregnant, that is the most popular I have been on YouTube. Like I could post anything and it just get hits instantly. I could have just posted a video of me just sitting there singing. Just singing fucking Ronald McDonald songs and fucking nursery rhymes and shit. And people would have watched it. That was the most popular I ever been. And my thing with him was I kept telling him, we're popular as a couple. Like everybody want to see us be a couple, right? So why don't we just make another channel and talk about spirituality and family and stuff or whatever, or relationships and love and stuff on that channel.
So you want this man to get on live in a struggle relationship, in a struggle ass position, in a struggle ass household. It's talk about spirituality and whatever other bullshit you want to talk about. Really? Bitch, you gotta be out of your goddamn motherfucking mind. She really does. And I told y'all that. I've been saying this at the beginning of the videos. She got what they do just so she could do bagels. That's what she did. She did all this shit just so she could do videos in the channel with bagels. And it's showing what I said was true.
We can make money. He didn't want to do it. He kept saying, I'm not a YouTube dude. I'm not a YouTube dude. But then he turned around and he created his own channel and posted our text messages up there. And it was weird to me because I was like, I thought you wasn't a YouTube dude. Now,
oh, it's weird to you. Really? It's weird to you. Wow. But when anytime Sasha Ray posts text messages and back conversation, that's not weird. But anybody do it to her? Oh, that's weird. Okay.
You have a whole channel called Ozone Layer and you're posting our text messages up there. It just seemed like, dude didn't know what the fuck. And I don't know if it was intimidation or what. Men will tell you how much they don't love you. They think you won't ever leave. It's always best to leave. Exactly. He was trying me. He was trying me. He was trying to see would I leave? Because you know how women be like, if you do such and such, like you know how as women we'll list our expectations and we'll list our deal breakers, and men will do these specific deal breakers to see what we do. No man needs to try me on that, because when I say I'm done, I'm done. If you do that thing that I asked you not to do and you do it anyway, I'm out. I'm out. And I kept saying to Preach, listen, you can fuck with who you want to, just tell me. You know what I mean? Just let me know what's up. I said, but the only bitch you can't fuck with is Sidonia. That's supposed to be.
So once again, she want to control the relationship. That's all she want to do. Oh, hey, yeah, only bitch you can't fuck with is Sidonia. See, I told y'all. But I want y'all to look at this. Yeah, I'm glad somebody said that. I just thought about it. Hold on. For all y'all who haven't seen this. This is a high value woman, though. This is a high value woman. And it's the party type of party she gives her kid. Being a high value woman. I'm gonna play this one time because I know this shit get froze up.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Justice. Happy birthday to you.
Because fire's in the way. Ready? Want to blow it out? Say.
A $5 goddamn pizza. But you're a high value woman. Wow. A $5 goddamn pizza. And that's what you give your son? Really? Talking all this shit on the motherfucking internet. You wealthy and shit. This shit, like I said, you could have did something extra and more since you're a high value woman. Like coaching, using vulgar language, right? God bless. Yeah, oh yeah, of course, Veronica. She's very jealous. Very. Yeah, it's sad, JC. This the woman who say she wealthy. Got her son a $5 pizza, $5.05 pizza from Domino's to blow a cake out on, a candle out on. Wow.
Look at blow it. Blow it out. He said, I ain't touching your damn pack. Look at his face. Yay!
Yay!
He said, I ain't touching no fire. You took me by fire.
She could, like I said before, she could sit here and all she does is make 10-second, 30-second, 1-minute videos on Baby Justice on this channel. But when it comes to talking about Priest, oh, she can go hours and hours. She can post a video collage of Priest, but ain't no video collages of Justice. Ain't no hours of talking about Justice. None of that. None of that. But this ain't shit bitch. This ain't shit bitch can sit here and claim that she's a fucking life coach and she's wealthy. Make that make sense.
Done. That's somebody you was with for 15 years. I'm not about to compete with this woman. If you want to be with her, say that. If you don't want to be with her, say that. He was like, I don't want to be with her. I don't want her. I mean, he spoke about her like she was the fucking devil incarnate. You know what I'm saying? Like she was the worst bitch he had ever been with. And I do feel like, to me, he wasted his time. He wasted 15 years with this bitch.
You know something? You talking about he said her waste 15 years with her. You see how she called her a bitch and all that? Y'all heard that? But you let her tell her, oh no, I'm not jealous of Sidonia. What? I gotta be jealous of her about. I'm more successful. Sidonia has to own the house, Sanjay. You haven't. Sidonia knows how to keep a job. You don't. Sidonia has her own car. You don't. Sidonia has family who loves her. You don't.
Number one, he was her second husband. This is what I want people to understand, because a lot of
What they got to do with their relationship? Because Priest was her second husband, and people get married, divorce, and move on. That's what it is. You have no husband. You have never had a husband. So what the fuck are you talking about?
people try to, like weigh me and Sidonia against each other. Sidonia was on her second husband. Priest was her second husband. She already had a failed marriage. She already had.
How you gonna sit here and say that woman's first marriage was a failure? What relationship you had that lasts longer than hers? Won't you mention that? What relationship had you had that lasted longer than her marriage? We would love to hear this.
3 kids before she met Priest. Okay, she spent part of her life a single mom. She was a single mom first, then got married, had 2 more kids, right? Or 3 more kids, or however many kids. Then met Priest.
Okay, right. But she got a man and wife up. Sasha Ray didn't.
Didn't have any kids with Priest. Her health was failing, and she was 10 years older than him.
Okay, and why you gonna sit here and throw health in it? See this shit? This is the shit that's gonna get her ass fucked up on sight. This shit right here that she's saying.
Here I come. I have a daughter who's like 18 at the time. She was like 18 or 19 at the time, right? Because she's 21 this year, right? I am successful doing all the things I'm doing, making money, all right?
Didn't I tell y'all she's gonna hamp herself up to be more bigger and better than the person that she's talking about? Wow. Well, bitch, let me tell you something. If you ever feel that you want to be bigger and better than me, bitch, let's go for house, whip for whip, card for card, cash for cash. Let's don't sit here and just yap all this shit on the internet. Let's show this shit that since you say you have value, because look like to us, you're still in the motherfucking hotel, as always. But you successful though. You're more successful than everybody, but you're still in the hotel. Okay.
Never been married. Perfect person to start over with. Encouraged him to get his GED, started a business with him, encouraged him to invest. If he'd have stuck by me, his life would be so much better.
How the fuck would his life be so much more fucking better? Living right there. He'd have been in the same position. What the fuck are you talking about? How would his life been so better, y'all? Somebody explain this shit to me. How would his life been so much better? This bitch still in the fucking hotel. Still in the fucking hotel. Oh, his life would have been so much better. So, but basically what you're saying, he went from a regular extended stay to a super extended stay. That's what you're saying? Same ordeal to me. Only thing is different is the fucking furniture. That's it. The room space still the same. Ain't no yard. Ain't no driveway. Ain't no garage. Ain't no backyard where he can go grill at. So how was his life been so much better?
He still could have kept his privacy. See, I think he was more concerned that he lose his privacy because so many people knew we were in a relationship. But there's a difference between secrecy and privacy. People can know you in a relationship with somebody and not know the details of your relationship. We could have easily shut the public off and not knowing anything about our situation. They could have just saw us like I do y'all now. Have y'all noticed? Y'all don't see a lot of my personal life. I shut that shit out altogether. I'll get on YouTube. I still fuck with y'all. I still talk to y'all. I still have these topics. But my personal life, y'all know nothing about. You don't know who I'm dating. You don't know where I live at. You don't know where I drive.
We don't know nothing about our personal life. We don't know nothing about her personal life. Folks, what the fuck are we looking at right here? What the fuck are we looking at? We still looking at a bum ass bitch in a cheap ass dress, cheap ass wig, cheap ass makeup, and a cheap ass hotel. But we don't know nothing about her life.
You know, none of that. I know how to get on the internet and separate my life from the internet. Just because I decided to tell people 20% of my life during that time doesn't mean I didn't know how to become private or to discontinue giving people the 20%. Now, I still tell my little stories to teach a lesson, but outside of that, the details of my life, people just don't know. So I think maybe he might have been concerned about that. But had he had the conversation with me, we could have ironed that shit out with a quickness. You know? So it's just, I just feel like he couldn't handle the popularity. Because I tried to tell him beforehand, I tried to tell him, you get with me, you're going to be instant popular too. It's not, you don't just come in my life and then no one knows who the fuck you are. Nah, you become someone too. You become your own individual person, you know, that has their own following now, but you have to know how to deal with it. And he just, child, I don't know. Shit was ridiculous. Anyway, he's a beautiful kid. Not all kids are cute. Thank you. It's interviewing with people who were against me, right? His wife seemed a little simple-minded chick who doesn't stick up for herself. She didn't help him be successful. She didn't require better from him. She didn't. People in Atlanta will be wondering who he was eventually. A lot of people can't handle fame, especially if they have never had any attention. Yeah, I think he just didn't know how to handle all those people. Like, some people thrive off of other people's opinions. You can't do that when you're in the public eye. You can't give a shit. Because if you give a shit, then you start becoming what everybody else wants you to be. And then all of that flair you had that made people like you to begin with, you ain't got no more. Because you being what everybody else wants you to be. Right? If you continue to be yourself, whether people like you or not, you get more popular and more popular and more popular. Because the reason why the people that do like you is because they like your uniqueness. If you try to become what everybody else wants you to be, you're not going to get as much popularity. You have to be. Hey, so
Yeah, hold on, y'all.
I decided to do a live stream right fast. I don't know if you guys can hear. I hope people have enough sense to go do some research. And I'm telling you, even Beyonce has said this inside of interviews. Y'all cannot be reading shit and believe it. You can't believe everything. Whether people like you or not, you get more popular and more popular and more popular. Because the reason why the people that do like you is because they like your uniqueness. If you try to become what everybody else wants you to be, you're not going to get as much popularity. You have to be you. And you also have to have rhinoceros skin. Like, people gonna say some hurtful shit to you. You got to know how to respond back to that shit in a manner that's like healthy. A lot of people, like, I didn't know how to respond to people when it first happened to me. Because see, I've been in the public eye my whole life, right? That's nothing new. What was new to me was seeing so many Black men speak so disrespectfully and derogatory towards me, and then also to have a cult of people that were going around following me everywhere I went and was doing videos about me going to the grocery store, what area I lived in. You know, people was calling defects and getting defects to come to my house to take my kids, calling plumbers and pest control and sending packages and things like that. It was too extreme. It was like, what are these people doing? It was a level of awkwardness and weirdness that I didn't want to tap into that side of the internet. Like, that's too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, giving your opinion or, you know, socializing with people on the internet is as far as I want it to go. It doesn't need to go so far to where it's in my life where it's affecting my son's father from taking care of his son. Like, people I don't know, I've never met, are affecting my relationship with my son's father only because my son's father is allowing it. And you can't be a weak nigga.
That's not true. So get the fuck up out of here. Like I said, now she want to blame the internet for her and Preach not being together. Wow. Wow. Of course, she's gonna be in hotels all her life. Shit, the credit fucked up, shot. She knows that. Like I said, this is a motherfucker ain't shit bitch that everybody gotta help.
Be popular. It's not gonna work. That's how I can tell he never was popular nowhere. Like, cause he could have just been popular in high school and know this. Like, if you've been popular in high school, you know. If you were popular in college, you know. If you were popular at your damn
Popular. I told y'all, she does all this shit so she can be popular. Showing the motherfucker stanky ass motherfucking pussy so she can be popular. That's what she wants to be, popular.
job, you know how that shit get. You know how people start rumors, people lie, people whispering in your ear shit. You know when you a popular person, but when you ain't never got no attention and then suddenly you get attention, you looking around confused. A lot of people can't handle fame.
Maybe that man didn't want no attention. That man just wanted to do, you know what I'm saying, go to work and provide for his family and, you know what I'm saying, take care of himself. He didn't want to be popular.
Okay, or any type of popularity. They do act like that. They do. Like, here's what is interesting to me. Have you noticed that a lot of content creators on YouTube, especially the black sector of YouTube, all have a criminal record? Have you noticed that? Somebody told me that Kevin Samuels had a criminal record. Somebody told me the other day.
Somebody told you that Kevin Samuels had a criminal record. So what does that mean? What does it mean? He had a criminal record. What does it mean? He still got a gang of people. He's still making the same motherfucking money and more. So what does that mean?
I was like, get the fuck out of here. Show me his mugshot and everything. I was like, no, this can't be real. This is not real. Every single popular male content creator, female content creator, even female content creators had a criminal record. And here I was, one that didn't have one. I noticed that most of the people that was starting the most drama.
Now, like, did I tell y'all? She wants to be the better looking person for some odd reason.
Talking the most, hating the most, lying the most, all had a criminal record. Because when I would find out who these people really are in real life, I would go look up their life. Because people would like send me their stuff and I go look it up and see. You know, they send me like little links and stuff to the courthouse and little paperwork and stuff of other people's lives that was trolling me. And these people had like warrants and criminal records and lawsuits and all types of stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck? What side of the internet am I on? I don't have a record. Here's my record. I don't have like a bad record. Let's put it like this. So here's my record. About a month or so ago, a couple of months back, I accidentally ran a stop sign.
Why don't you talk about the motherfucking time that you motherfucking ran over the nigga? Why don't you talk about the goddamn time that you motherfucking stalked the nigga? Why don't you talk about the time why this nigga had to get a motherfucking restrainer on you? Why don't you talk about that? Why would he have to put a restrainer on a high value woman who could get any man she want? Talk about that.
That's it, really. I've never been arrested. I think I might have had a ticket in my early 20s, and this is my second ticket I had. I don't break the law. When people be like, "Oh, so-and-so a scammer," no, I don't. No, I don't. Because I have this thing where I have faith in a higher power. I have faith in karma, in the universe, in energy, and I believe in all of that stuff.
I want y'all to listen to this. Listen. Just listen.
If I do something bad to somebody, I feel like it's gonna come back on me. So I don't want to hurt anybody. I want everybody to win. I would never steal from somebody, scam somebody, lie to somebody. Now don't get it twisted. I've lied before. I have lied before. Don't listen. I have lied before.
She don't want karma to come back on her. She don't want karma to come back on her. She doesn't want karma to come back on her. People, where is she at now? Where is she at now? She doesn't realize that she's facing no karma. But if she is realizing she's facing karma, she wants to be in denial about facing karma right now. Look where she's at. Look where she's at. But she don't want karma to come back on her. Right line. Exactly. What karma is hitting her right now. Exactly, Lola. But she don't want karma to come back on her. Look where she at right now, though. Karma can hit you in all types of ways, Sasha Ray. And it's hitting you at best, and you know it.
And I told the story about how I used to lie all the time because my stepfather used to make me lie. He was molesting me. He used to make me lie. He used to tell me no one would ever believe me when I told the truth anyway. So I should start lying. I should always lie. That's what my stepfather was teaching me when I was a kid. So I would lie. I didn't stop lying until I was like fucking, I don't know. I think I had to be like 22, 23. It's finally when I just stopped lying because it just, I don't know. I just stopped being scared. I stopped being scared of what the truth was. So yeah, that's my record. One chick had her 5 kids taken away by CPS for neglect, but acted like she was a perfect citizen. Listen, I remember this one girl called into Minister Jap's show, and she tried to make it seem like I was her victim. And she had just got her kids had got taken away from her, and they was living in another state. She was in Atlanta, and men used to treat her so bad. They used to just, be bad to her. And I remember saying to her, like, yo, you need to get your shit together. Because she had called rape on some dude. And nobody believed that he had raped her. And they was like getting in on her. And I'll never forget this. She was just known in Atlanta as somebody that everybody was fucking. Right? So when somebody called rape on her, when she called rape on a guy, I said to her, I said, listen, I never forget, her name was Angel. I said, no.
Now you see how she bitching these people back up again. I told y'all this bitch has no life, no friends. You see how she bringing that Angel situation back up again? And she know damn well she gonna say shit to her face if she ever run into her. For sitting her spreading this woman business out on the internet. Even though it was partial lie, but even still. And she wonder why, you know what I'm saying, her whole fucking life she gonna have to be on the run hiding.
No one believes that you were raped because of all of the men that you slept with. Doesn't mean you didn't get raped. Just means that nobody believes you because of that. You drink too much, you at all of the parties, you wild, got your legs spread all over the place. You're just doing too much. You need to go take care of your kids. Because she had like 2 kids who was in Alabama.
Oh, she didn't take care of her kids, but meanwhile, Damo was staying with her father, not under her mother's care as well. Boy, while her mama running out with her legs open. But she tell Sansa that, oh no, dummy, you don't know. I was there. If you was there so much, Sansa Ray, why Damo hair always look like a fucking nigga every time we was seeing her when she was with her daddy? Y'all ever tripped off that? Her hair was always in a motherfucking fro.
she wasn't taken care of. And so she got mad at me for saying this to her, and she went on Minister Jap's channel and tried to make it seem like she was a victim of mine. And I was like, bitch, I could have wrung your fucking neck, because not only had this chick called rape on this dude, maybe a year or so before that, I caught her sleeping with my man on a cabin trip that we went on as a group. Like, we went.
If he was your man and he came there with her and left with her, and you went down somewhere else to stay, that wasn't your man. What are you talking about? See how she rewriting this? She rewriting this story real good. Told you she rewriting this in her favor.
We was in like this Facebook group, and the Facebook group went to a cabin, and this bitch was fucking the man I was dating. But got on.
There's a difference. There's a difference. You say you were dating him. If you're dating him, that's not your man.
The Minister Jap channel and tried to act like she was a victim. And that's the shit right there that I've seen a lot of crooked ass people do. So I've been trying to make sure to not always reply to fuck shit I see, number one, and number two, to make sure I'm not around any type of low energy people. I've been trusting my intuition. So my intuition tell me that somebody's off, I listen. Was he ever punished for that? Was my stepfather punished? I don't know. Because I didn't tell my mother about my stepfather until I was 18. By then he was gone. I didn't tell anybody. I think my mother had some type of clue, but she used to have to take me to the doctors often because my vagina. Like, my vagina would be, bloody and scraped, and she would take me. She thought something was wrong. She didn't think maybe I was being molested. I said to her when I was talking to her recently, I said, the doctors didn't tell you I was having sex? Like, they didn't say something's wrong with her vagina? Because, you think you go to a doctor, they look at your vagina, it should say something's wrong, right? Like, I don't know. And my mother used to have to take care of it herself. She used to put like Vaseline and stuff on it. She used to see it swollen, and I remember she would put Vaseline on it. And sometimes I feel like she kind of knew, but didn't want to lose her man, type of thing. Sometimes I feel like that, but I don't know if that's genuinely my mom. And I don't want to speak negatively about my mother. You know what I mean? Like, my mother has been amazing since Justice was born. Like, my mother kicked into gear. I told y'all, when I needed somebody, like when I was so down, when I was so depressed because, what happened with me and Priest, and I was just missing him and wishing he was around, and I was just so brokenhearted and shit. And I had postpartum depression at the same time. My mother kicked into gear. It was so many things that was happening to me. And now my mother has breast cancer. You know what I'm saying? My mother has survived so many things, so much of her life. And I remember talking to her like last week or something like that. And we were talking about, first of all, let me rewind. My aunt is in the hospital right now because.
Now, you see how she did that shit? You see how she did that shit? Now she wants the motherfucker throw her aunt under the bus. Oh, let me rewind. Like she had something in the past to tell. But now she's telling something current. Let's listen.
As she has cancer all over her body. And so they're about to put her in the hospice. So she's about to pass. So my mother was dealing with it. My other aunt has breast cancer. My uncle has colon cancer. And then another one of my uncles also has cancer. I have 9 aunts and uncles. Okay. So for me to be dealing with all of them having cancer, and then my mother was just diagnosed with cancer, my mother is dealing with a lot. And my mother has been through so much stuff in my lifetime. I said to her last week,
I just imagine Kathy going through so much in her lifetime. Shit, dealing with you.
talking, she was saying, what would you do? She would ask me, what would I do if they wanted to take the machines off of her and let her pass away? And I said to her,
Right, Nelly. Exactly. Oh, she a great mom now because she, like I said, if she's so much this high value woman, like I said before, tell Kathy Packer should go back to Washington, D.C. Since you're so wealthy and you're this high value woman. Let's see how much high value and how much wealthy you are. Oh, she ain't gonna do that. Because I guarantee you, Kathy pack her shit up right now and leave. Oh boy, Ray gonna be short and short. Ray gonna be looking short over there. Boy, she gonna be pissed.
said, I seen you fight through so much stuff that if you give up and stop fighting, it's because you want to. And I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna tell them to take it off. If they take all of it and you pass, I know it's because you want to. Because you fought through so much stuff. Like my mother, when I tell you my mother's entire life has been in the hospital, she has been on medications, hospital, she's been on disability this entire time. My mother has survived so much that if she was to just give up, it would be because she wants to. And if I'm in the position to have to make a decision for her life, I know what to do. And I told her I'm gonna cremate her. I'm gonna take her to Hawaii and spread her ashes.
You gonna take her to Hawaii? Wow. Bitch, you could barely get to California, so how the fuck you gonna take her to Hawaii?
I already know what I'm gonna do. Because she asked me 2 years ago. She was like, if we don't ever go to Hawaii, we're supposed to be going to Hawaii in November. She was like, if we don't make it to Hawaii, can you spread my ashes in the ocean? I said, okay. I got you, boo. Don't you even worry. I got you. But she gonna go. I'll make sure she go before she pass. You know what I mean? Like, my mother done survived so much stuff. But to be going through what she's going through, and my mother is strong too. Like she has breast cancer right now, but she just moving. You know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't even know she has it. We didn't even know she had it. She just found out. And she act like we know she was hurting, like, in her breast area, but we didn't know it was that bad. You know what I mean? So she acted normal. And she's like, well, I want to keep doing the same thing because she's very active. She's like, I want to keep doing the same things. I want to do. And I'm like, okay, all right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I remember she sounded nuts. I wouldn't want my mama to live in pain. Yeah, I wouldn't want my mama to live in pain. I wouldn't want my mama to live in pain. I don't know how I would handle losing my mama. She was there for me when no one else was.
My fault, y'all. Hit the goddamn button again. Hold on.
Hey,
Oh shit.
so
Hold on.
I have lied before. Don't too hard with the fatty things. Like I seen all my aunts and uncles eat all of the fatty, like pork chops and ribs and all of that, soul food they're not supposed to be eating. I seen all my aunts and uncles do that. My grandmother never ate all that stuff. She always ate baked stuff and like greens, and she just was real like health conscious. And she would exercise. So my grandmother is like 80 and still kicking. You know what I mean? So for her to not have had cancer or anything, and then for my aunts to have it and my uncles to have it, it's just like, wow, like it skipped my grand.
Boy, y'all in the chat talking about Kathy. Run, Kathy. Shit. Well, y'all in the chat like crazy, like, oh shit, this bitch plotting the Kathy death and shit. Right. Oh my god, I come pink ass.
Of all together. Another one of my aunts, she has Graves' disease.
I'm broadcasting live out of your motherfucking basement. That's where I'm at. Shit, you know what I'm saying? You got Leroy upstairs cooking for him and shit, you know what I'm saying? They can get sitting down to the motherfucking basement. What kind of shit is this, Paint?
So it's just like, I don't know. I'm just worried. My mother has always been sick though, since I was young. My mother been sick my whole life. Yeah. I've been sitting still lately because I have to be on the computer and I'm watching Justice, and that's like harming me. I was telling my daughter I wanted to go to, we got some mountains out here. One is called Missions Peak, and another one is called Mount Diablo. And I was thinking about going to Missions Peak, which is the closest. It's not close, kind of far. It's a little far, but it's the worth it, because in Georgia, I would go to Stone Mountain, and that's 2 miles up and down, and 5 miles around. So I would climb up and down every morning at 7 a.m. And I don't do that because in California, I don't even know where to begin with Cali when it comes to exercise. Everybody exercise though. Everybody, like, this is not a place you come to and be depressed or be fat, because everybody is like so slim, so well put together. It's I can't explain it. No, I don't have any plans for the weekend. I work. That's all I do is work and play with my son. People ask me, I've been trying to start dating again seriously, but every time I try to date, something happened because I have like this weird commitment thing. But I'm trying to get out of that. Like, I don't want to have like this bitter, like, ugh. Like, I may not be married. I'm never getting married. Definitely. Like, I married priest. That's it. One marriage for me. I'm good.
Did this bitch just say, I married priest? How do you marry a nigga that he didn't know he got married? How is it right, Lola? What the fuck? How does that happen? Somebody explain to me this shit because I'm dumb. Oh shit. Oh man, this bitch said I had one marriage. That was priest. You know what I'm saying? That's enough. Oh shit. Oh man.
Like, to me, it's like I married priest spiritually, and spiritual marriage is one of the most important things. Legal marriage ain't nothing to me. But when I made a promise to God that I was going to be with priest for the rest of my life, it's been difficult to break that promise. It's been difficult for me to be with another man outside of priest. And that's a problem because priest did not make that same commitment to me. But I feel like because I made a promise to priest and God, it's easy to.
She brought people out of class on this shit right here. Oh man.
Break the promise with priest somewhat, but breaking it with God is different. And I tried to date last year. I got engaged last year, and that went wrong because he was hiding a drug, like a drug habit from me. And it's weird because I've known him since middle school. I didn't know he had a drug habit until it just got weird. It was a weird situation, and Lord, it's just hard for me to just think about being like, even when I was trying to marry this dude, me and this dude getting married, right? Even in that situation, I kept thinking about priest. Like, it almost felt like I was cheating on priest. And I ain't been with priest in so long, but I hadn't been with another man since him. So to go from priest to.
Didn't I tell you with no goddamn such thing as the motherfucking doctor, Dr. Bay, none of that shit? Didn't I tell y'all? I told y'all. That bitch was making up all this shit. And I told y'all, dude, that was motherfucking, she claiming she was gonna marry, he don't know shit about it. He don't know shit about no marriage. I guarantee you go get him, he ain't gonna marry now. I just, shit was in the inbox on Facebook. I flew out there and shit, I smashed her. That's all he gonna know. You know what I'm saying? And she know I'm fucking telling the truth. I ain't making shit up. Fucking rocket scientists figure that shit out, bitch. Shit, you was on motherfucking Facebook campaigning for some motherfucking for some convo and some motherfucking attention because your ass went dead after that. You ain't had nobody to talk to. The fuck out of here.
This guy 2 years later it's hard. Like, you guys don't understand how I am. I think a lot of people think because I was
This bitch said we don't understand how she is.
poly and I decided to be Chris Law's mistress a year ago, 10 years ago, that I'm like a whore. Like, people think because I have an OnlyFans, I sleep around a lot. Or because I'm sexy. Nah, like, my real life is very separate from what I do on OnlyFans. I don't do porn. I just take pictures. So the sexy Sansa Ray that people see in a photo, that's Sansa Ray on the internet. You know what I mean? Like, that's professional. But when I'm in my element, in Sansa Ray's real life,
So showing your pussy on motherfucking OnlyFans, but claiming you over there giving relationship advice. That's a professional? Wow. Once again, I'm the dummy.
I am the least sexual person. Like, it's so hard. It's hard to get me to have sex with.
Like I said, this is crazy. She got married to a married man.
Without being under the influence of alcohol. That's number one. It's hard to get me to have sex because I'm not open to sex how people think. It take a lot.
Hey, y'all in the chat, man, y'all need to stop, man. Y'all in the chat, man, y'all need to stop, man. Y'all going in too hard. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Now, that's what the comical shit Pop said.
For me to have it. And Priest was the first guy that I had sex with without being under the influence of alcohol in a long time. Like, because before Priest, I think I was with Q, this guy named Q, for like a month. But me and Q knew each other for 10 years. So imagine I know Q.
Okay, there you go. I told you. You figured the timeline out. She was only fucking with that dude for a month. But they was getting ready to move in with each other. Wow.
10 years. Me and Q never had sex. And then we ended up trying to be together and was only together for a month and then decided to be friends. Most of the men in my life, they just been my friend. I never took it past that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I have an issue with intimacy, I guess. I guess being close with a guy is kind of hard.
No, this bitch lying. Them niggas didn't want this bitch like that. That's why. She's not gonna tell y'all that. Because I mean, niggas saying the bitch for what the fuck she is. Come on now. Come on now. Now, some of y'all niggas if y'all didn't know this bitch right here, most of y'all niggas would dip in this bitch. But when she get to talking to this bitch, you wouldn't know for a fact, like, hold on, man, this bitch ain't got it all. Like, yo, look, I'm just finna smash this hoe and I'm done. Keep it 100 now. He said, we had one brother, he kept it 100. He said, shit, I smash. I might not keep it, but shit, nigga, I smash STL, my nigga.
I don't know. I don't know. I gained 45 pounds during the pandemic. Oh, wow. Yeah, I could barely fit my clothes too. I mean, I got some new clothes, but I don't feel comfortable as I used to. Never know what the future holds for any of us. That's true. Love happens when we least expect it. Don't think too far into the future. I've been single for 3 years. Well, before Priest, I think I was single for 8, or maybe I was single for 6. And then I met Priest, and I've been single since. It could be, I don't know what to do. Anyway,
she been single since. Wow. Like I said, what happened to Dr. Bay? What happened to Dr. Bay? Told y'all wasn't no such thing. Sam, yeah, you got to listen to the beginning of the show, man. It's coming. It's coming. But hold on. We're going to play a little last of this. Then I'm going to close it out. Because shit, we like 2 hours. well, no, hour and a half, no, 2 hours overdue.
I gotta go pick up my daughter from work. It's been real, y'all, but I just want men, and I don't know if any men listen to this playback. I mean, this live stream, and I'm gonna try to keep it up for playback. But men always coming in my comment sections, thumbs and down stuff, posting disrespectful stuff, being ugly and cruel and shit. And I just wanted to stop. I want you guys to come into my platform, have something valuable to bring to the
How you expect somebody to bring something valuable and you a non-valuable bitch? You know, I just thumbed your shit down too, bitch. And you know why.
table. Say something. Say something that means something, not an insult. You know, nobody cares about your assessments and personal opinions about.
Now you just said say something that means something. Well, bitch, why you on this motherfucker always lying and talking about you wealthy and bitch you still in the hotel? That means a lot. Let me tell you why it means a lot. Because you still got that goddamn baby in a goddamn hotel. Bitch, when are you going to get a house or an apartment? Now that's valuable now. Come on now. That's not nothing cruel. That's something valuable. Now answer that bitch. Oh shit.
My personal life and what's happening with me and my exes or who I'm dealing with now. Don't nobody care nothing about that. The topics that I bring up inside of my YouTube channel or any other platform that I'm on has to do with helping other people, not me. And the focus is no longer on me. And this is what I need for everybody to understand. I'll talk about myself sometimes, but for the most part,
The focus is not on you. It's not. This channel is called Sanshere Monique. So what the fuck you mean? But I know what it is. I know Sanshere. I know. It's the fact is, even though this channel is named after you and you just said what the fuck you just said, you just don't want nobody to bring up the motherfucking truth to your ass. That's all it is. Just like Sam just said right there.
most of the content that I put on my YouTube channel is for everybody else, to help everybody else with their situations. So when you come in here, whether
Most of the stuff you put on your YouTube channel is about things that you want everybody to help with their situations. Well, it seems like you always talk about your situation. So what should you expect?
it's a live stream, whether it's just a video that I uploaded, please put something valuable on my comments, or I'm just going to delete it. And I'm not going to keep going back and forth with Dusties like this village arsonist dude. I'm not going to be going back and forth and, this corny shit. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in that shit. You can say what you want to say on your own platform, but please do not bring that drama over here. Keep that low energy shit over there. Don't come over to my channel with that fuck shit. I will delete that shit and keep moving and act like your ass is irrelevant. And the only reason why I answered this arsonist dude is because this dude keep trying me over and over and over and over and over because he want me to see him. It's like he pressed.
All right, y'all. That was the end of that. As I stated before, let me take this shit down. This ain't shit, bitch, down at that. Remove. Excuse me. Gotta clear my goddamn throat. Not this Friday, but next Friday, I'm aiming to have the cooking show start. So be on the lookout for the intro. Yeah, be on the lookout for the intro. Like I said, we right at 4 hours. Shout out to my playback watchers. Shout out to my shadow watchers. Shout out to everybody in the comment section as well. Man, we got some good playback watchers, man. They be commenting real heavy. Sorry about the audio earlier. Like I said, we got that straightened out. So hopefully we won't have this problem down the line again. What else I wanted to say? Oh yeah, as I stated, told y'all we gonna have some shit coming. We're gonna have some shit coming. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Let me see what else I want to do. Trying to think what else before I roll up out of here. think that's just about it. I would have an open panel, but we got some things I need to straighten out. So what we probably do, we'll be on for Sunday. Sunday, we're gonna be on for Sunday. All right. So till then, everybody stay up.